the way that Marvel's been going by dropping the ball on certain actors, this is a way to get the public's perspective of getting him back in that job. Do you think this interview now from that snippet is a way for him to, get back and, get that public face going?
Who talked to Tina?
I want Tina to go first. Me and Tina, we got the skibbity paps going on right now.
She muted.
You muted.
Look. I want to go after somebody else. Let me get my thoughts together. I don't know. I the only way he can break the internet tomorrow is if he says, "Do you see yourself working in Hollywood again?" If that man says, "I'm still King the Conqueror," then I'm proven wrong.
I will say that. That's it.
He gonna as soon as he hear, he gonna jump on live.
Yeah, if he say that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'll fall out my chair. I will fall out.
I don't know. I somebody else. Y'all go.
Repeat the question. Repeat the question.
I'll go. Well, go ahead. Repeat it.
I mean, basically, do you believe that this interview, the way that it's starting to be set up, now we heard a little clip from it, would this be a way to change the public perspective on Jonathan Majors? Do you think that's what this is? Because that's what I'm looking at, but I want to hear from y'all.
I think so. I think this is the best way to do it if they are still behind him. And if he do come out, I don't think he would necessarily. If he come out and say, "Hey, I haven't got a pink slip, or ain't nobody contacted me about that," you know what I'm saying, about being released from Marvel, I think that'll blow the internet up right there. That's what I believe.
But anybody else?
Looking at the way the question was set up, it's like Lindsay Davis was making the case for him before he could answer.
She was.
It's interesting that they're saying that the jury was saying you weren't intentional. The jury were saying you're reckless. And again, even by saying it's the jury, that, like, she's not saying like it's been proven. She's just saying the jury thinks this. Alienating these 6 folks as the weird kind of like outliers. If it was anybody else, it could have been considered not guilty for everything. So her setup and how long it went is proof enough for me. Yeah, this is going to be a great interview.
And I'm glad she cleared it. And Donnell, you're right. I'm glad she cleared it up publicly. You know what I mean? Because the thing about it is that the public's perspective is according to New York Post, Rolling Stone. I'm still waiting for 40 people. I'm still waiting for the 40. You know what I mean? It's over and done with now. I'll be snitching. He did it. You know what I mean? He did it. Yeah. Him. You know what I mean? It's over now. I don't see
trying to get to that money.
I'm trying to get to all of it. I don't see any of that. So my thing is, I believe that this interview, the way that she posted that, clears up everything. And that's perfect because you want that cleared up. You did not touch this. You did not harm this woman. You know what I mean? That's what you did not do. That's out the way. So all the, what I read from The Root, that trash ass commentary, blog, whatever it was, all of that was garbage. So now that we clear that up, where are we at now with Jonathan Majors? How do we, get him back on the ball? How do we get his career back on track? That question was like, hey, do you think you're going to work at Hollywood? I honestly think he's going to knock that one out the park.
She probably already set it up for him to knock it out the park. Because, we saw the snippet or whatever. So that could be a trailing question that she already set up for him to answer perfectly. So
where did you post that snippet? Because I didn't see it all. I just saw that you were online, and
I'll tag you in it. To me, he has to be very careful that he doesn't come off arrogant. Not to us, because we cool with that. Y'all, we just gotta think about the audience that he's trying to, impress. Yeah. So he just had that question, will you ever work in Hollywood? You can't say, well, yeah, because then, they'll be like, well, I'll show you, so.
But do you think that's the part where he cries?
Nah.
You don't think that's it?
Nah.
No.
He gonna cry about being arrested.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
well,
I think that's
well,
he took that thumb and was like,
Right.
Yeah.
but think about it like this though. Let's be real. That's a real situation that shouldn't have
For real.
happened anyway. So you can really, if I'm writing the script for this, because you already know they're voting this. If I'm writing the script to this, all right, you
I
know
seen
we
an article about Vought and Jonathan Majors today.
yeah, because because am I lying? You cannot deny what you're seeing right now. This is bot level shit. I keep telling y'all. So if I'm writing the script, okay, we're gonna ask you about the arrest. At that point in time, I need you to get real emotional. I need you to dig deep. Think about when they arrested you, and think about when they said you choked this woman. When damn well we all seen the camera, we all seen it. You need as much heat, and ABC is really good about that. I forgot. ABC is really good with interviews for sympathetic reasons. Every interview that ABC does it real sympathetic. You start feeling all emotional. Oh my God, unless it's somebody that's an idiot that didn't read the script. But you see those interviews where how do you feel about your road to recovery? And oh my God, Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner.
Diane Sawyer interviewed
Sawyer. Exactly.
That's for Robin Roberts will pull your soul out.
Exactly. And she doesn't even care. She has no idea.
My boy.
What's up, DJ T Mac in the house?
That's my boy.
Oh yeah, Cat, the homie Cat has been killing it. So most definitely, but again, this is what the way
For
that
sure,
I'm
Taro. Look what Taro put.
Oh
yeah, for sure.
I tell her about the grace. Oh yeah, yeah. She gonna go in there.
She might be on the cover.
Exactly. Over there crying, running in the back like somebody on Maury.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But salute. And like I said, my biggest thing is that this interview, again, I believe ABC was perfect. This is not a CNN. This is not like a political platform that's trying to push an agenda on each way. If you would have went to a leftist, let's be real. If you would have went to a leftist network, strict far left leftist, they would have been trying to make him out to seem like he's a woman beater because believe all women, yada yada yada. Feminist agenda push. If he would have went to the right, he would have got destroyed for even going there in the first place. Remember what they did to Ice Cube? The Ice Cube said he was taking a meeting with Trump, and they destroyed him for the contract of Black America. So ABC is literally they literally ate him up. That man had to go and apologize for I don't know how long. So I believe this is the apology. You said this too, Blue. This is the apology tour. This is the same thing that not Cat Williams. Same thing Kevin Hart had to do when the joke about him hitting the dollhouse, the whole dollhouse joke. Right. Oh, this is all it is. Mm-hmm. So that's why I think ABC is the perfect platform for this.
Yeah.
You said I wanted to interview Grace Jabari. She could come chat with me.
Cat, you're a little rough. You might make her cry like Priya did. Cat was going hard.
Cat will go back and ask her, well, listen, you said this the first time, and you said something else the second time. Which one is the truth?
Hey,
Cat coming in. She coming in hot. Okay.
Wait a minute. Cat gonna be looking like old boy from Minister Society. That's what I want. I want a dark room when you do it.
You know you done fucked up, right?
You know you done fucked up.
So you said you got out of the escalator
at 12:45. But you said you bought the bottle of beer at 11:45.
Right.
So
she gonna leave like that too. She gonna leave that other dude.
Right. So those watch-alongs with Cat, and I'm listening, I'm looking, and then I'm like, she did say that, and then she did say that. She's not telling the truth. Well, I knew she wasn't, but just to see it in black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, this is something. And I was on Twitter X. I don't know what to call it anymore. But someone was on
Malcolm
there
Twitter.
talking. Malcolm Twitter. There was somebody on there that was talking about the characteristics of a narcissist, and then pulling this information about what was going on. And I was like, I'm gonna do a video, but I was like, this makes so much sense because I couldn't understand How is it you got good girlfriends, you got good Judys, whatever you call them, but you calling someone in England, but you got a sister in New York? You are talking to his manager, but you got a sister in New York.
I have a theory on that.
Oh my gosh,
She knew she had messed up the church's money. That's why.
Yeah, she was fumbling the bag big time.
She knew she messed up the church's money. She knew. That's why she was laying it like a stiff corpse in the closet.
Oh gosh.
I think he gonna come get me.
Like, look, if we look at her background, right? Okay, dad's a lawyer, sister's a lawyer. I think Danny also said the whole family's lawyers. To me, it seems like she's the black sheep. So she went into the arts, she went into dance. So maybe there's like a obvious disconnection between her and the family. So maybe that's why she didn't contact the sister. Maybe that's why she drinks a lot. I don't know. But I was thinking about that when Danny brought it up. Like, why didn't you call your sister if your sister is right there in New York? And then once we started learning more about their background, I'm like, oh, she obviously straight because you dating a black man too. So you went way left. You went way left.
But even still, if you're the black sheep, you should have curated a family outside of your family.
Of other black sheep.
That might be her family though. The friend in England and the manager,
No, because the lady did testify that, she ignored her calls because it wasn't nothing that she would, she thought would be a problem until she
nobody
called
really
her
stepped up for her.
16, 17, 18 times. And then she thought, oh, it must be a problem.
Right.
But you have your sister there. You have where are these friends that you went to Glastonbury and
so she did.
That's right, Uzi.
He sure did. He sure did.
Yeah.
Uzu,
where
trust
are those
me.
people? And and I'm a woman of a significant age, and that bothered me. Like, you don't have nobody that you can call on something like that, other than someone that's way over in England versus you had a manager, you had friends in New York.
Her claim to the
Y'all get Chipmugger up out of here, man. He's out of control.
Stripped away.
Oh my God. Thank you so very much, Gab, for gifting 5 memberships. So right now you can be able to be a part of the crew. Right now, it's only $2.99 a month, but you got free gifts. So, oh my God, I gifted myself.
Cat.
Thank you, Cat. Thank you, Cat, for being a part of the crew. Oh my God, that's funny.
Somebody was asking what time the interview is coming on. It just says it's coming on Good Morning America, but then there's going to be an extended interview. It's going to stream at 7 p.m. on Monday.
7 p.m. Yeah.
So of course I'm going to come back. Yeah, I'm going to come back at 6 o'clock.
Work.
6 o'clock.
I'll be coming. I'll be coming
Eastern
back.
Standard Time, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Well, Central Time. It's
okay.
7 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Central Time. So I will be back. You
probably won't show up till an hour in. They gonna let it marinate a little bit. I don't think he's gonna be first up.
What up, Andre?
On GMA?
Yeah.
They're gonna marinate.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. This is something that I talked about. I tweeted it out, or what do you call it? Exit out? I don't know. I Malcolmed it out there. You know what I mean? No. But so this has always been my theory. I was listening to Kat, and when she was reading the transcripts, and I was like, damn, how many times does this man make her angry for her? It's like every time he was like, well, he was angry at me. He was angry at me. He would threaten to delete himself on the timeline because he was angry at me. And I was like, for someone who continuously brings this up, you never thought to call his manager that you so all of a sudden got buddy to let her know, hey, you might want to get some mental health, things. She never, in her statement, in her testimony, she never said, let's get this man some help. I think he would need some help. I wanted to get him some help, so I reached out to his manager to look at mental health counseling because he kept talking about you deleting himself. But hold on, wait a minute. This is the flip side. The night of, the text message was not redacted. It was her talking that. So I'm thinking this whole entire time she was manipulating this guy. the whole text message that was redacted was technically him repeating what she done said to him plenty of times.
That's the thing. We don't know, you know.
We don't know.
But if the way that she was lying, the way she was telling a fat Faison lie, a fat Faison lie, I don't believe it. I think she was gaslighting this man. He was repeating what she was saying in the text message. She got him to repeat it and was like, oh, look what he did.
It happens.
Because September of 2022, she was on setup mode. So I don't trust nothing she say after that. Yeah. Let's keep it real. She was on straight setup mode. So anything she said after that, I don't believe her. Because she's a fat Faison lie.
Yeah, because and that's what I wanted to ask. What's the reason behind her recording? What do y'all have any kind of, you know what I'm saying, thought process to why she would record?
I think she said that she wanted to have like memories and she wanted to like start keeping track of things because of his temper.
Wow. Yeah, right. He was getting ready to drop. He was getting ready to drop her. He done said plenty of he actually in the transcripts, she talked about the relationship kept flip-flopping. He was 5 months here, then you add an extra 10. He was trying to get rid of this blip. And that's what it was. And she was fumbling the bag.
She cried and got him back.
Exactly.
Well, that was that time when she talked about the earphone incident where he pulled the earphones out. He was throwing her clothes out and all this other stuff. And she did everything that she needed to do to get back in his better graces. We know what she did, but he had made efforts, and to me, what seems a little disconcerting to me is that you knew this man has emotional and maybe some mental illness or
mental health issues.
And you use that type of stuff to wiggle your way into where you want to be, because he was funding your lifestyle. You got in there and you saw that he was funding your lifestyle and you didn't want that to happen. And so you do use issues, because I think it was something that Kat had read about. He had mentioned about committing suicide and that he was talking to someone who was working with Marvel or a counselor or something like that. So that tells me that this person understands and knows that they have certain amount of issues. He has certain amount of issues. And it's just this I don't know what to call
web of manipulation. It's a web of manipulation. And you see that a lot in toxic relationships. You see it all the time. You see it.
And I think you and Tina and Blue brought this up on your live on yesterday, Blue, about he might not think he's a good looking guy because he went to Yale. He went a few black at Yale, probably didn't, big nose, skinny kid, awkward. And he made it awkward. He might have felt a certain way about himself. He confined into her, used that emotional intimacy to confine into her. And she took advantage. Like you said, she took advantage of that. And he could have been saying, I do feel like harming myself at times because of all the pressure. I think that's where the good man context could come in. Again, with this interview, I can use it. I say that I'm a good man because sometimes I don't feel that way because all the pressure to be a Hollywood star.
Or it could have been a self-esteem thing. He needs to tell himself that I'm a good man. I got it. You know what I'm saying?
But I would use the only reason why I'm saying use that to your advantage on this interview to say, yes, as a man, as a black man in Hollywood, a person who got his master's at Yale, I went through so many pressures and through a relationship, I can have that. And sometimes I wanted to reach out, and I did reach out. Just in the process of this relationship, I was reckless with her heart.
Was reckless with that.
Nah, that I was with you up until the end with the heart. I was with you. I was with you.
Bring that car back.
But I'm just joking. I was joking. You know what I mean? But thank you, Callum, for the $5.
John L said he chose wrong. He didn't choose wrong. He chose easy. Like I told Blue.
Oh no, wait a minute. I got
I didn't like when she said she chose easy. I didn't like it.
What?
So he said her ringtone should be Alexander O'Neal fake. Hold on, I got something for you. For that. Hold up.
But Tina, I don't disagree. I didn't like it, but I don't disagree.
Thank you.
I don't
See,
disagree.
I
love.
disagree.
This is the reason why. This is the reason why, though. This is the reason why I don't disagree.
I be trying to
who,
choose the
I
hard
who
road.
said it. Somebody was like, you was on the film saying, I'm pretty sure it was at least 2 to 3 black women on the crew
Yeah,
somewhere.
Tina, you
At
said
least.
that.
Is that what you, Tina? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I said this is let me set it up right for the ladies on the panel. I don't know if y'all seen it. I said I was so disappointed driving home the other day because you spent all that time on Lovecraft Country just for it to happen in real life. You went to London, you're on this set, and there's at least 3 black women there. There's at least 3. It's at least 3. But you said, I'm gonna do this one. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this because I was reading when she said how she met him, and she did say that the ADA did something and put his number over here, and then he did something like that. I'm gonna say it like this. Okay, he may have chose easy, but there seems like a setup somewhere up in there.
Set up because he was like because they were saying that they were trying to connect. They was trying to connect them too hard on why he was on the set.
Remember Undercover Brother?
Oh, I wonder what his mayonnaise intake is.
They put a white she devil in there.
Look, and what Blue said, sometime with black women, you know, we intimidate y'all. So I was like, okay, so
what you said there, Blue? Because I can hear you saying.
I don't know. Do I need to bring up the footage? Is this a flag on the play? Do I need to bring
a flag? I don't know.
You need to bring out the challenge.
We need to bring in the box.
I said intimidate.
You said sometimes he could have had low self-esteem and may have been intimidated.
Yeah, coming up.
Black women.
Him coming up.
And I said, so you're still proving my point. This was easier because just because you're intimidated or scared of something, if that's a harder route. So I just rather go with this route over here. It's a little easier.
I said I didn't like you saying that. I agree. I just didn't like the way you said it.
Well, I will say this. I don't know if you watched that higher learning interview that he did. He did say something about he was dating a girl that went to this school that was the big school, and he was supposed to go to that school, and he felt a little intimidated because it was a lot of excellent black folks in there and stuff like that. So Tina, I'll let you live on that one. I'll let you live.
I ain't gonna let you live. I ain't gonna let you live. No.
You gotta.
No. See, this is right. I can't hate this. I want to argue, but I can't.
I know
because I've always been the cool with it in my circle of friends. I was always the cool one, and I always hung with awkward people. And there's awkward. I know. Oh my God! I don't want to call no names, but Lord have mercy. You be like, dude, you ain't gonna go holler. I gotta be the wingman again. Yeah, I hate being a wingman.
I know.
You gotta do a lot to convince them to go and try it.
Yeah. He looked like Freddy Krueger, dog. I can't do it. Okay.
Look, and I done hung around dudes all my life, so I already know. I know what y'all be saying. I know the game. I'm like, bruh, for real.
You don't know the game. Game recognized game, Tina. Game recognized game. And you know it's kind of unfamiliar right now.
Burlap suit. You know what I'm saying? So
it's burlap.
We walk around that burlap suit. I'm pretty sure, man. He won.
Oh no, wait a minute. I do got a picture when it looked like me and him is doing the paper route from back in the day for the outfit I got on. So I got on the outfit when I first started doing comedy that we look like twins. So I can't be mad at him.
No, I like his swag. His swag is good, but there's women that like that swag.
It is.
Hey,
there's a woman who like JMajor from Fat
Oh no, wait.
Who dressed like that? Kind of like Childish Gambino.
Gambino, he dressed like he's homeless.
Gambino, guess what his wife looked like?
But that even proves my point even more. It's the same thing. But it's women out there
dressed weird too.
Who?
Guess what his husband looked like?
No, Lakeith got a black woman.
Did you
Now,
say
Got a
his
black
husband?
woman.
Oh,
Did
my
you
bad.
say
Black.
his husband?
My bad. Keep
we
going.
gonna let
listening-
that fly by. We
Yeah,
gonna let it fly
you
by.
You been listening? You been listening
He
to
has a
Cat?
black
Let that go.
woman.
Let that go.
You been listening to Cat Williams?
Wow, let that go, man.
Is she a light skinned woman with a funny face?
What a funny
No.
He's my complexion.
You
Oh,
know
okay.
what? Cat Williams was wrong for that because didn't he date Hazel Eve? Ain't she a light skinned woman with a
With a
funny
funny
Cat was
face.
wrong in a
Ain't
lot
gonna
of
say he ain't never did
And
that. He never did that.
Cat was wrong in a lot of stuff.
Hey, Cat did run that 440 though. We got it.
It wasn't even a whole 40.
It was 30. It was 30.
It wasn't even. That was 31.
31 yards. Hey, he can run
Wait.
faster than me. My knees is not having it. My knees is like, boy, if you don't sit down somewhere, we is not doing this today.
Nah, my hamstring would have just pow.
Hamstring,
You know, his
knees,
neck like
toes.
He was like, "Ee."
Hey,
Hey, the way he was running, he did look like one of the dudes from Get Out, though.
He
The
did.
way he was
He
running,
was.
I
He was
was
hitting that
rolling.
thing.
now remember he was the Florida man on Atlanta though. And he
Yeah.
ran down the street.
Yeah.
He ran down the street on Friday after next.
Yeah.
He was taking off running. Hold on, wait a minute. Just course correct real quick. What do y'all think about the interview real quick? Because Danny is lighting his ass to pieces on X. Danny is not having none of Cat Williams' mess. She been
Cat.
tearing his ass to pieces. What did y'all think about the interview? Because I had to take a few commercial breaks for that interview.
When I heard what he said about Jonathan Majors the first time, I was like, ooh, he just started catching strays. But then when I listened to it again, basically to me, what he was saying as Hollywood as a whole, they weren't looking at black men with big noses,
That's what he
big
was saying.
jaws,
Yeah, and that's
little
what I said.
heads,
Mhm.
and things like that. Now all of a sudden, for the past 2 years, you're trying to convince us as the broader
As the
public,
masses, the
Right.
masses.
yes, that this is a good looking man. But when you talk to black folk, we see those features, we see those things, and as black folk, those things are
Regular. That's like you said,
regular
that's my
looking.
daddy. You
Yeah,
telling me my
exactly.
daddy
That's what
is
he
Yeah.
said.
man?
He
now?
said, so when did you think that my daddy was good looking?
Mm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah, I didn't see no. I mean, he a comedian, so he made it. So he sauced it up, but he
Yeah.
was telling the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot
as-
of it. Oh, go
yeah.
ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just as the masses, when did you all start thinking that this was okay? This was good looking, versus the
Shamar Moores.
exactly because you
Man,
pull out
with that-
Jamar Moore, the
Michael
Even with-
Ealy's.
Michael, yeah, they
Yeah.
get all these kind of plum rolls, and you
Yeah,
even look
yeah,
at even Kevin Hart. Just looking at Kevin Hart, he's not an ugly man. Do not mishear me, but Kevin Hart is not mainstream good looking or
Not
anything
6
like
foot
that.
tall.
Stereotypical,
he's
the
not- and he's
stereotypical
not-
leading
he's not-
man.
He's not the
Yeah,
tall, dark,
he's
handsome
short
type.
and
Yeah.
all this other stuff. So that's what I got from that. It was just like he was trying to make the statement like, hey, all of a sudden y'all are trying to, but then you put him with this, he said it real quickly. He said he got taken down in 2 weekends because that
Mhm.
was 2 weeks.
Yep.
He got taken
It
down
was.
in 2 weekends.
He
So,
wasn't lying.
Yeah, he wasn't lying. He was telling, he was talking about the masses.
Medium ugly.
Because
Oh,
you
man.
see, and
That's
yeah,
why I
you
be winning out here sometime, man.
Yeah.
That medium ugly be
I'm
on.
hey. I mean, she kind of not lying.
No, I hear that all the time. They
Oh,
like him a
medium
little
ugly.
medium ugly.
Yeah.
Look, when I used to be on dating apps, I'm like, too fine.
Too fine. Don't want him.
too cute. He's too cute.
He cute. Yeah, he got potential.
You get a little line up. We can work with you.
Line them locks up a
I'll
little
wait
bit.
2
You
years
can.
later before I
I
tell him to get his teeth
I
to
think
get
I
done.
feel a certain way about this.
Y'all like being medium ugly, dog?
I'm not medium
Yeah.
ugly. I don't think I am, but
I
you
lean,
know.
I lean into my medium ugliness,
That's
man.
right.
I'm just saying.
You gotta wait 2 years before you send him to the dentist to get his teeth fixed.
Right. This live. This
Baby
is not a
Harris is
productive live
Invisalign.
at
Oh.
all. We are
Oh.
everywhere.
Hold on, wait a minute. On behalf of all the almost light-skinned brothers out here
Ain't no
with the
almost.
squinty eyes.
You are light skinned. Okay.
Okay, for all the light-skinned brothers out here, man, I take offense to this
Take offense to it.
immediately, because you know how many times I've been told that I think you too pretty. I'm like, pretty?
Exactly.
What the hell?
Exactly.
You know, like,
And
do I
is
gotta
it white?
why
Let
I gotta
me
go
get
jump in the dirt? Why I gotta go jump in the
Yes,
dirt real
yeah,
quick?
you got
Come
to.
out
Yeah.
dancing like pig.
Get a little ashy a little bit, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Hey, check out my ankles in the wintertime. You'll see that.
No. Too cute.
I mean,
Keep it moving.
You be posting all the pictures on Instagram. I'm like, too cute.
Doing the little light skin look.
Always those pictures.
Yeah.
The little light
Like
skin look.
that.
Y'all be doing, you can't be doing that,
Yeah, I
man.
feel
With
attacked.
your eyes and shit.
I
Nah.
feel
Yeah.
attacked.
Yeah.
I can't help because I gotta
He
wear
be saying that word
glasses.
like this, like.
Always want to show his good side.
Yeah.
No, just swipe on. Swipe. No.
I'm not gonna like that. Too cute.
I need
Well, I feel attacked up in this mug. Attacked. You don't like it.
2023.
Because I feel like y'all talking about me and I don't like it.
Look, let me tell you. I don't even date men, but I got straight like female friends, and I be like, girl, he is too cute. Don't do that one. Don't do.
Don't mess with him, huh?
He's too cute.
Leave him alone.
Walking looking like Shamar. No, girl, no, not that one.
This is
Not that one.
Aisha,
Get his friend.
do you
Get
hold
the
on? Wait a minute,
friend.
Aisha. Do you date medium ugly men? Put it in the chat.
I think most women like them a little medium ugly with a little bit of money. You know, yeah.
Medium, they ain't scared. The medium ones, like me, they ain't scared to provide, man. You know?
That's right. You don't mind going
Hey,
to work, do you,
That's
Blue?
right. Nah,
That's because you already know he medium ugly. He gotta do something. He better have
Aw.
he gotta have a
Nah.
look. You know he gotta have one of the few things.
Oh, my
A
God.
great personality to make you laugh.
Want some money?
Swinging like Conan.
Come on, Aisha.
Oh,
Come on,
Hey.
Aisha.
Well, no,
I'm in them
No, no.
700s. I'm
No,
close
you-
to that 8.
no, you
Right
don't,
there.
Blue.
Aisha,
Blue.
thank you.
I am.
Right there.
Blue, no.
Y'all thought
You
we
are
was
wrong,
playing.
Dre.
Y'all
Dre,
thought
that
we
is
was
what
playing.
real
You got
ugly
it.
men have to do. When you medium ugly,
Thank
you
you,
just gotta have a
Robin.
little
What?
We love us
personality.
What- I
medium
didn't- what
ugly
Dre
men.
said?
Say it
now.
again, Tina. Say it again.
You just need
Tina.
a little. When you
A
real
little- hold on,
ugly,
wait a
you gotta
minute.
have those attributes. When you medium ugly, you just gotta have a little personality, a little job. You know, we can
Thank
work
you,
with
Kat.
that.
A little
Just like a little
unconventional.
light
What,
work.
Have a nice car. Hey.
what is unconventional looking though? Like,
Medium
Yeah.
ugly.
Medium ugly. Thank you, Mika. Medium ugly. That's
Okay.
good.
That is the
Usually-
politically correct way of saying medium ugly.
That's so you don't get YouTube striked on him, man.
Exactly. I'm a band together, all the light skinned brothers. We gonna come together. We gonna merge together like Voltron. I don't like
Look,
this.
you see, chill left, you hanging. You could have had your
Yeah.
two.
Shit.
We're brothers. We're
Exactly.
happy and we're
Hey, what's funny is when my hair grow out, if it get wet, it looks just like his. So
That's a good question. Is medium cute higher than medium ugly?
yeah, okay, maybe I'm a little. I
That's
mean,
the same.
No, it's
No.
different.
No. Medium
It's
cute is a
different.
little different.
PC
little
medium
different.
ugly.
Medium cute a little different.
They gotta have a
Medium
strong
cute is
jaw.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
have a
you
strong.
got to.
Oh, let me shut up. I know why you gotta have that strong jaw.
Greek freak like a little medium cute. He like a little medium cute. It's like you medium cute, Greek freak. Yeah. You ain't all the way there yet, but you're a little medium cute. Mm-hmm.
Who's
Yeah,
medium cute? Who's medium cute in
Giannis.
Hollywood?
Oh, perfect
Who's Giannis?
example.
Giannis.
Giannis
Greek
Antetokounmpo.
Greek freak.
Yeah,
Yeah, Giannis.
him and-
Yeah,
him and-
medium
medium
cute.
cute.
He almost
Him
there.
and
He
Jonathan
almost
kind
there.
of favors. If you look at
No.
No.
Antetokounmpo, his big nose,
No.
little head,
No.
big lips.
No.
Can't say it's worse. Medium cute is worse.
Yeah, medium cute a
Medium
little
cute is
worse because
worse.
they know they
Like,
on the
nah, they
precipice.
right, exactly. He
They know they
knows.
right
When they
there.
medium cute, they know. They know. Oh, yeah, I'm
I think
cute.
that-
Like everybody gonna try to get at me. Giannis.
Medium ugly is better than medium.
You right, Kat. It is.
Let me get my sake a little medium ugly.
Medium ugly. They like, hey, I know I'm not that cute,
But I'm pretty cute.
I'm still kind of cute. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I'm a little cute.
so why? Okay, so why can't they be fine though? Like, why? What's wrong with fine? Because that's competition. Hold on, wait a minute. Are y'all saying that y'all doing what's easy? Tina,
No.
I knew it was gonna come.
No, it's different.
Good
Ah,
When they
no.
they are.
I'm gonna let Tina
control.
take this one.
Yeah,
Come
when
in,
they are
I'm gonna come in after.
cute, when they are cute, they are out of control. They are a disaster. They are out of. It's just.
No.
It's insane, and that has nothing to do.
Bombs to drop.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with I'm intimidated to be with you. It's like you are a headache.
Insufferable.
Agreed.
Hey,
You
Drake,
are
Drake.
too damn
awesome.
fine.
Hey, let's keep it moving because it's about to get real muddy in here, man.
Rosemary, Christian Keys, we can all we can do is have lunch, buddy. I don't want nothing to do with you.
He'd be like, I'll take you to Starbucks, and that's all we're going
That's
to do.
it. Don't want no parts of it.
Hold up,
I'm good after that. Thanks.
Lord have mercy.
Y'all don't want to help Christian Keys out. He needs some help. He needs y'all help, man.
Christian Keys is a light skinned dude that's a podcaster, right?
No, that's the Tyler Perry
He's
guy.
Tyler Perry favorite actor.
Yeah,
Hold
favorite actor.
Hold up, let me go look up.
You know who Christian Keys is.
Everybody knows
just
who
in the
Christian.
news
He
a
was
couple weeks ago.
Sunny. That's all I know. I'm like, Sunny.
Talking about the
Yeah.
billionaire.
With
It's
the-
two
with the
of them.
cross on his
Oh,
chest.
okay,
With the cross
yeah.
on his chest.
They started off in his plays. Yeah, okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
He might end up being the male Grace Jabari around here, man.
Oh, because he just
I
said he
believe
just
him,
got
though.
to. He was.
I believe him. He ain't lying.
That's right.
I'm waiting for his tell-all book. That's
He's
what
not
I'm waiting
lying.
for.
Okay.
I'm waiting
That's
for
all
his-
he want to do. I think
I'm
it's
waiting
wild,
for
but
his
that's all he
tell-all
wants.
book.
Because he don't
He's
want to.
telling us.
The crazy thing is he don't want to tell no dirt. He wants y'all to infer and come up with it. Well, I think he talking. Who is he talking about? He want.
Oh no, but then he'll get up in the comments and be all butthurt and be like, "That's not who I was talking about, bro." And just say it.
Who you talking about?
That's
here,
what I
dog?
mean by insufferable. That's what I mean by
Just say
insufferable.
it at
He
this
won't
point.
say what he mean and mean what he say. He'll get in here, do all this stuff.
Wait,
Want you to
wait,
say
hold on,
what
hold on.
it is.
Is
No.
that the medium cute? What is that?
That's
No.
medium cute right there.
That's real
Medium
cute.
cute.
No, that's
No,
fine.
no, he fine.
That's fine. That's
That's
fine.
He
fine.
know
Don't
he
want,
fine.
don't
What?
want fine. Don't want fine. Mm-mm.
Pretty face said he's too pretty for me.
Too pretty. He's
He
gorgeous.
Mhm.
He's gorgeous.
Got too many issues.
He be putting on the makeup, the job. You know that.
You know what?
I don't know, but he's gorgeous.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Back to Cat Williams.
All right, we're gonna circle back around to that in a minute.
Because the comment section, all the women in here, right? Skin glowing, eyebrows arched,
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about
Exactly.
that.
I ain't never seen that man with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Ever.
Never.
Ever.
He goes live all the time.
Even when he was 19 in his first play, I was like, damn,
He just-
he looks pretty good. That's a gorgeous man.
That's a gorgeous man.
All right, back
Oh.
okay, so let's get back. Okay, let's get back to just Cat Williams real quick. Okay, so Cat was talking about basically like the Hollywood angle. I didn't want to come off disrespectful when I say some of these people they try to have people on the casting couch, but if you know the casting couch, you know what I mean, because Hollywood put certain people on that casting couch, and next thing you know, they got a show. They dance and their muscles is jiggling on television. You know what I'm talking about. So do you think that's what I don't want to say, because this just sound like celebrity gossip, but do you think that that's what's that happens a lot in Hollywood? Is these people go to these Diddy
I think that
parties?
happens a lot everywhere.
Yes.
Hollywood.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. And
That's
that's what Christian Keys was saying. Like,
Yeah.
But I'm saying I don't think it ain't just Hollywood. It's just what I'm saying, they speak about it like it's just Hollywood. That's
It's power
everywhere.
dynamics.
Yeah, that's the power
It
dynamic.
happens.
It's a power dynamic.
It happens at the Christmas party, at the large,
Yep.
businesses.
The military ball,
The military balls. Yeah, like
parties for Coca-Cola. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. It don't matter.
right. So I mean, it's sad that it's a normal thing, but it's a normal thing. Oh, you want to get ahead? I'll show you how to get ahead.
I mean, I got
All right, you gonna get ahead, all right.
I got some blue collar power dynamic stories we can talk about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
of course. It's
Yeah.
everywhere. It's everywhere.
It ain't just Hollywood. It ain't just Hollywood.
Mhm.
Right.
The McDonald's everywhere.
It is. She ain't
Right,
lying.
girl, you don't want to be working at the drive-thru no more.
Right.
You want to work up. You want to be a manager.
Yeah.
You know what you got to do.
Saturday off. You need
Yep.
Saturday off. Text me.
Mm.
That's
Everywhere.
I'm about to say, go ahead with the story. Go ahead with the story, Blue.
Oh no,
Hey, you
no,
about
I
to
ain't gonna
spill
put
the
no.
tea.
I'm just I was saying offline. Yeah, I ain't
He's
finna
not
put
gonna
no.
put his job on blast.
Nah, I ain't got
People like, no, I still
Like,
work
this
there.
you?
Nah.
This you? This you?
Go ahead, pack up your stuff, big dog. Let's
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
know, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
go
hold on,
ahead,
hey,
grab your bags, big
now,
dog.
before I
Let's go.
leave, where the couch at? Let me let's make a deal. Hold on.
Because they said, did he like the party? Now I've heard. I got a good friend of mine. I won't say his name, but I got a good friend of mine who was a writer in Hollywood, and he told me the party story where you go in. There's a producer like, hey, we want you guys to come out to our party. You get to the party, and it's booger sugar. You know what I'm saying? That powdered sugar. You know what I mean?
Powdered donuts everywhere.
Exactly. You got men running around in little outfits. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't playing ball, you ain't getting that.
Men running around little outfits.
little outfits. And if you ain't playing and he told me he went to a party. There was 3 women and the rest were men that was there. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, it put him on blast because he wouldn't play ball. That sounds bad, but yeah. And he told me he got blackballed from Hollywood because of that. You know what I mean?
Because now I can't trust you. Now I can't. Yeah. I've let you into my circle and you've seen all my secrets. Now I got to keep you far away. I can't trust you. So yeah, you're gonna get black. Yeah, you're gonna get blackballed.
All we ask is trust. That's it.
I mean, this been like that. Here, cocaine. Cocaine. You said the military's worse?
Yes.
Military worse.
Military
way worse.
Like Mika said, McDonald's. Hell, we can start at McDonald's. It's everywhere. Everybody Well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but everybody knows power dynamics.
If I put it to you like this, if people got that on their mind and they get up to a certain level and they know that they can use their power to get that, if they already perverted or whatever they, thought process is, they gonna do it.
Facts.
I thought she was gonna bring out the military.
If your higher ups are the one doing the problems, you got to go to your higher ups to complain about the problem. Right. So if they're the ones that's doing the dirt, you're just kind of stuck.
Okay. I'll go ahead and say
it. No, Mika.
No.
You still got to go to work, Mika. Don't you do
it. I'm not. So, just to piggyback on that. So, the office that I used to work in, they used to do the investigations for things like that. And kid you not, like 80% of the investigations that they did was somebody that outranked a junior soldier. Yeah. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter if it was male, female. It did not matter. It always was somebody higher ranking that did something to someone who was lower ranking. And it's normally someone who's new to the military. They don't know any better. They don't know anything about Sharp. They don't know anything about how to report. They don't know anything. So they're just thinking, well, this must be how it is, right? Yep. But a lot of the things that would happen on drill weekends, annual training, these balls, like anywhere
balls was getting trained.
Any place where there's alcohol involved, that's normally when it happens.
I always used to be on deployment all the time.
Oh, deployments too. And you ain't supposed to be drinking on deployment.
So the military out here doing the free. Everybody let you know. I'm glad Jonathan Majors got kicked off the military commercials. They out here nasty doing stuff.
But because of that, that's the reason why the military had to put something in place. They had to put Sharp in place. They had to put EO in place because people have to be it got out of control at one point in time. So this stuff happened. Matter of fact,
training is it'd be bad at training. Bad at training.
See, I was getting ready to mention there was one that happened with it was a Navy group. They had this event at a hotel and it ended up making national news.
Hold on, you ain't talking about You ain't talking about my group that we was kicking it.
No, not your group.
Keep my group out your mouth, Mika.
No, but no, I mean they were naval officers, and they had a gauntlet that when you went through it, people was like they was.
You sure you ain't talking about down there? I thought that was Army down at Fort Hood.
Nuh-uh. This one was Navy.
They was, they wild out.
Oh, Fort Hood's a whole nother monster.
Hey, right.
No, Fort Hood's a whole nother monster. They had to
or whatever they
everybody on that base.
What it is, Fort Cabo or some shit now. What is it called?
Y'all saying names, boy. They gonna come get down. Remember Dave Chappelle say you come talking shit on the show, they gonna come pick
But
you?
the thing about it is Fort Hood is national news. Everybody know about Fort Hood. I mean, the name's changed now, but
where's Fort Hood at?
Texas.
No, that's right.
That's where that girl went missing.
That
girl went missing.
That's right.
And because she went missing, that led to an investigation on the whole damn base. All them commanders got fired.
But like you said, it's been going on for years, even before her. Like the 90s, the same.
Fort Hood was bad in the 90s. I know because I was a kid in Fort Hood in the 90s, and it was bad.
Where am I? I'm in Kansas, so I was in. I grew up. I was in Kansas. I lived in Kansas, so we have
the one out there.
Yeah,
you got 411
we got 411 work, but we also forgot the other one that's in that's by Manhattan too. That's down there too. I can't think of it.
Oh, Leonard Wood.
I think it is.
We call it Fort Lost in the Woods.
I didn't do it. All right, so what are we thinking? We've been on here for a little over an hour. Let's go ahead and circle back to JMajor's Good Morning America interview. What are we thinking? What are our final thoughts on this? Do you think it's gonna be good?
What's his goal? That's what I need to know.
Public sympathy. I think it's public sympathy.
Period.
Because it's rehab, public sympathy. Because if they could, they're again. Why I like this because I believe that they're ahead of the curve. All mainstream media has been saying is this dude is assault. Yeah. So I really think this is because Tina, you made an excellent point. Fort Riley, God, thank you, Aaron. That's what I was thinking of. You made an excellent point on the show when you said you mentioned oh God, I can't I lost my train of thought.
Mainstream media, he has to impress mainstream media.
Well, you mentioned Marvel's downfall with Steven Yeun and dropping out of Marvel. Now, with everything that's going on, with all the things that's going on with Marvel, right? I believe because you didn't just hit your wagon to this dude for nothing, so you got to be able to. If you decide to keep this dude, because you didn't say I fired him, you didn't say, well, he's gone. If I can save face, let me get this interview out. Let's do the best performance we possibly can. Write the script. Let's do it. Now you got it where everybody says, well, he's going back to Kane. They could go back to that interview. And in that interview, you could go back and say, well, he did this. He said this. He showed remorse. So we're going to keep him. Jeremy Renner was in the midst of still his allegations before he almost became Lieutenant Dan.
I'm going to tell you this.
What's up, Blabbit?
This is to check his Q score. If you know the score is, that's all what this is for. Yeah. Let's check what his Q score is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And see how the public reacts to it. And when I say the public, not the trolls and things like that, but see how viable he is to maybe even other studios. What other studios say about it. You know what I'm saying? Because if Zaslav from Warner Brothers say, hey, you know what, man? I'll work with him. You know what I'm saying? If other studios start saying that they would work with him, then Disney will probably keep him on.
Right.
That's welcome back, Chill.
Hi.
My light-skinned brother, man, they was talking about light skins, man. I'm glad you in here.
No, he wasn't.
They were saying you're too pretty.
No, he wasn't.
You miss it. What's going on, brother? What's going on? What's up, Justice Note? See, he said not just public, but our sympathy.
He don't need our sympathy. He already got our sympathy.
It
don't matter.
He needs everybody else's sympathy.
Yeah.
He's those people that
called him
but
a headline and then just said, oh, okay, this is what's going on, and
bam.
the articles articles or didn't see all the other stuff. He needs those people to relate
Impress,
to.
yeah.
Impress, whatever that is. Those are the people that he needs to
that's some narcissist behavior because he
Yeah.
moves himself to the
You
center.
see,
of
you saw,
attention.
you see that chill? Did you see that chill? Okay, I thought I was the only one that peeked.
This is
I was
what
like,
we was just talking about. That's what
first-
why do you be in the
first of all-
center?
middle.
First
Why
of
do you
all,
be in the center?
First of all, I'm a great man. I'm a great man. And these two people next to me are my great co-hosts on Mondays.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
you
no.
moved me real quick.
I wanted to make sure that my great people was right next to me.
Music was doing fine
on my-
in the middle.
on-
No, I
hold on,
was
wait a minute.
great
On
in the middle.
On my left
Everybody
and
thought
on
this
my
was
right.
macho.
Can I
But
add
it looked
that
great.
when Lindsay Davis is there, that's someone that's trusted. I watch Good Morning America every week, and that's my, she always does those hard-hitting interviews. So when she does what she did, and let's bring it back to that clip, she wanted to clarify, but not to her body, like making it so that Jonathan only has to say yes. If Jonathan were to say, I would never recklessly assault her body, you're skeptical. You'll just doubt it, right? But you got Lindsay Davis to say the heavy parts of the sentence, and all he's got to do is to confirm. Man, that's really
why I
helpful.
said she set him up perfectly. I don't.
You
Hey, I ain't
don't-
even mad at it.
I don't like the answer, but I think she set him up perfectly.
That's because he didn't have no chapstick on. If he would have had a good chapstick, some little Vaseline, let his mama come in there, grease his face up, put some Vaseline on his lips. He'd be all right.
Nah, that's that medium. What it is? Medium ugly.
Medium ugly.
Not having a chapstick.
No, he's not medium ugly no more. I think he done felt himself rise,
No
so
more.
he done
Oh,
left
I-
medium ugly
No,
territory.
you
Yeah.
could be
Graduate.
medium ugly on the outside, but be cute on the inside.
I didn't know you can graduate. Oh shit!
You
I
can
got something to look
graduate.
forward
You can
to, man.
graduate.
Hey, look,
medium
chill.
ugly dude be feeling himself. You be like,
Oh man.
Hey, chill. They said I was making
No.
light skinned faces on my Instagram, my
You do.
Instagram picture. So
you do.
I-
You be like,
I show. Hey, look, ain't nobody trying to be out here with the dry lips. You ain't trying to see me out here looking like cornflake mouth. You got me, man.
and
I
that's
should
why
take
you
that-
be looking like that on Instagram.
Put up Aisha Kenny again. She has the greatest picture I've ever seen, bar none, on this live chat right now. Aisha Kenya. No, step your game up, everybody.
Oh my God.
He said, "Moving on up."
He just has to not come off arrogant or egotistical.
What's up, Dr. Carpy?
He got to come off.
I'm a medium handsome dude too, man. That's why I'm like a medium handsome.
y'all saw how Chill did that medium cute kind of thing with Aisha. I'm just saying.
I
saw that too. He saw that
I wasn't gonna say nothing 'cause I hate
Aisha, the heart eyes.
I be
Don't
peeping
sit here,
everything.
I'm just letting it slide, but I just wanted to point
That's
it
hate.
out.
That's
That's
low key
what it
hate.
is.
Now that's low key hate. Don't do that.
No, it's not. We point out facts.
Thank you, Star Child. I
Point it out.
appreciate it.
Don't tell him that.
I'm too goofy. You should.
Head gonna be like,
My head is already that big. It can't get no bigger.
Exactly.
Lord.
Exactly. We know.
Don't
We
do-
know.
don't do-
That's
don't
the
do-
whole point. We
Don't
know.
do that, Tina. I seen that. Don't do that. See, this is why I be
Medium
coming.
ugly
This is
winning.
why I be
We
coming
winning,
for
dog.
you. That's why I be coming for you. Right?
Y'all come to me because I tell the truth. I don't be
You
lying.
be a fat face a lie.
Face on. Oh. There's so many quotables from that interview.
Too many. Too many. to count.
To be a fat phase on lie is just a mess.
they better hope I don't say that at work.
I'm saying it
They
at
better
work.
hope.
I'm saying it at work. Soon as somebody come up there with that mess, fat face on lie, then do it.
You will be in HR and you will be
I
feeling
won't,
like
'cause they don't
Jonathan
know-
Majors.
I work at Ford. You know how much it takes for us to go down to HR?
Oh gosh.
Nah, they ain't going to HR.
I'm not. That's the first thing I'm not going through is HR. Trust me. We going
Y'all
around
still
the
in
back.
negotiations, ain't you?
Nah, we good.
Y'all good?
Oh, we good. We real. Why you think? Let me shut up. Why you think I got
Just
this?
as
Why you
long
think I
as
got
you
this
don't
new
have
laptop?
an unnatural allegiance to losers,
To losers.
you'll be fine.
That
We
one
good.
right there stuck with me. I was like, oh, that was cold.
Oh.
Losers, man. That should be on a T-shirt.
That should.
Yeah.
I won't.
And the way he just like looked at him before he said it, took his little sip.
He said, "You already know, Shannon. You got an unnatural. We how do you say
Allegiance to losers.
unnatural allegiance to losers.
He said it's not like it.
It's not like you, Shannon. You
Come
know
on,
he
Gray with
ugly.
the quote.
Shannon, you know he ugly, and we don't play that around here."
Oh God. Oh, John, I'm praying for you in about 7 hours, friend. You got to nail this.
I think if he can stick to,
Hey.
if he can stick to like
Merch is
Tina
coming.
said, not being coming across a little arrogant,
Arrogant,
but
superstarish.
just come across like, this is some BS, but this is how you put it in a way that's palatable. I think
like
that
R.
he'll
Kelly.
be fine.
But he can't come off defensive either.
Exactly.
Not like R. Kelly.
Well, not that. Not that is
You're killing me.
Well, this because wait, hold up. First of all, let me shut up because I did see the tape, but I didn't see the. I didn't want to go looking for the tape. The tape showed up at the place I was at, and that was in 2000. No,
Now that
me and my
that
brother.
tape circulated.
Me and my brother. While we went over to somebody's house and they had it. My brother could vouch because he's on this live stream. He could vouch for that. But he's been under investigation. He needed that. I don't feel sorry for R. Kelly. No, nowhere, nothing. You know what I mean? Now,
The crazy
Jonathan,
thing is he got off on that one though.
he got off.
Like I don't even know how he missed how they. I don't know
Oh, I know. We can have that conversation
don't
another
know.
day.
how they didn't get him on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very easy. They sent the family away. You no case, no face, no
No
case.
face. But but I'm just saying,
It's been me on the jury.
There was no one there. There's no victim. So how are you?
Yeah.
Blind.
How can you convict and there's no victim?
And he paid for the victim to be gone. That
Yeah, it was
month
gone.
or
The whole
whatever.
family was gone.
Yeah, they were out of town, out of state.
So you had friends come up there and testify. You had teachers testify, but the jury's like, well, we don't know if that's
Yeah.
her because she ain't here.
she
He's
ain't
not
here.
here.
And that's
Never-
why at first I thought Jonathan was gonna win this case to
I
flip
will.
back to him because I was like, oh, she gone. She not coming
He ain't
back.
coming
He
back.
gonna win.
Shame
this.
on you, T-Mac.
But when he decided to pop out with Megan Good, oh, it was a wrap.
I went to the homegirl's house and she was like, "Have you seen this tape? What tape? The R. Kelly tape. You ain't got the
Okay,
tape.
so I'm gonna just put it out there. I ain't never seen the tape.
You don't
wanna
want to
see
see
it.
it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. What do
You don't want to see it.
You're not.
No,
missing
I
nothing.
that's why I never wanted to watch that tape. So I've never seen the tape.
That
I don't
man was
think
eating
nobody
butt
wanted
like
to watch it. It just was
Look,
on.
it was
somewhere.
his
Until the
own.
Boondocks made a parody of it, and I was like,
yeah.
"That's
That
what's on the
man.
tape."
That man was eating butt like 28 days later. Like, like, oh my God, what is this? What is this?
Oh.
This is
And
Blue's
thank-
fault because Blue said, "Y'all killing me with this."
Thank God for Megan Gooden for saving that slave. Everybody got mad at him about that, but what he meant slave to that industry. That's what he meant. He
That-
meant
thought he
slave
meant
to
slave.
Hollywood.
He was dressing. I mean, my
Whoa.
bad.
Not that burlap suit.
Yeah.
I thought
Think
it was the
about
way he was
Prince.
dressing.
Hey, he ain't got the burlap suit on this interview. He got
Yeah, he got on bell bottoms.
He do got on
So
bell
he done
bottoms.
moved up to the 70s.
He do got on bell
Well, you know, he
bottoms.
wore them bell bottoms at that was it
too
Sundance? Sundance.
He's not
He was
lying.
at the magazine.
That's my brother. He's not lying. That is my brother. That's how we
With two
seen
hood
it.
rats.
With two hood rap, we met off like one of them phone dating things, and the dude came in with an AK. I swear to God, on my mama. That's what on our mama. That's
Hey, what y'all
exactly
was
what
doing?
happened.
What y'all was doing, man?
We was trying to kick.
They
it.
was
We
in the trap house.
bored.
That's where they was
We
at.
was in the projects. We was in
Look,
the projects.
look,
in KCK.
Chillmonger don't know what y'all talking about. He lost. He in
I'm a straight
Canada.
monk.
I'm in Canada.
He don't know what's going
He
on.
said, Chillmonger's
said,
like, we don't have
"Oh, what?"
ghettos. We don't have ghettos here.
But we do have Good
Like
Morning
it, sir.
America. Channel 18.
I ain't
Oh.
mad at you.
What is a successful interview? What does that look like when the internet? Because, like, you know what happened that I remember? Cheyenne White Tree got the audio and played it, and she had her little commentary on Twitter, and it said like, "Here's Jonathan scolding her or berating her." She used the word like that. All right, and that made the rounds. Now I was awake when those tapes came out, and I was awake when that tweet had a few retweets. I regret not taking that audio, splicing it, increasing the volume also because it was kind of low on her feed.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in Canada, Aisha, not Kenya.
So
what I wish I would have done though, what I wish I would have done is to intercept the the push of that video. Because if you wanted to hear the video, you probably would have got it from Cheyenne White Tree's Twitter account. I should have cropped it, took it myself, put a picture of her with like a drink of alcohol.
Is that what you're talking about? The Martin Luther King one?
That one.
Okay.
When he was getting at her for being drunk, bringing her, I should have took that and then added a picture and like done something like fancy so that the reach of that would be positive. So with this interview, there are going to be negative quotes and ways that people are going to spin what he says. I need to counter that. It is important to me to be someone, and it's important for you guys to retweet it so it gets places.
Exactly.
We need to do that and just prepare for, just to help out the innocent brother.
Exactly. I completely agree.
Wherever it is being shown on Twitter, bomb with positive information or positive things about it. Make sure y'all are bombing it with the positive stuff, so that or sending in the cat so they can read the transcript.
And that's what I was
exactly.
Exactly. Say, oh, this is a lie. We know from what I'm saying. Soon as he explain away whatever he explains away, show the actual transcript and all of that.
Right.
Now, there's some naysayers hearing this little portion going. You see, Jonathan is paying for this crew of
don't get me started on that. Oh,
can I explain what's happening here?
If that's the case.
Yeah.
What's happening is teamwork and camaraderie. There's a collaborative over something that's more important than dollars, and that's sense. Poetry.
Rhyme.
Okay.
Bar. All you need to do was lick your lips and lean back a little bit.
Shut up, Dre.
I was just reckless.
You know
lean into medium cute. Lean into it.
You gotta lean into it. You
I
gotta
was
lean into
just
it.
reckless with her heart.
Y'all already know. Y'all already know that's gonna go. Y'all already know that one's gonna go. That is gonna fly tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, we do need a JM hashtag too, so they can go viral tomorrow too. While we're watching this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know. Danny has. I support Jonathan Majors. I stand with Jonathan Majors. Something is gonna be catchy and quick too.
Jonathan speaks. Jonathan, what rhymes with Majors and sounds like when someone's talking?
Play us. Nah, just play.
I don't know. Chill. I don't think fast on my feet.
Yeah.
Something rhymes with Majors,
or at least sounds like it, or ends with R.
Right.
Come on, we need a snazzy one.
Yeah, right.
She did it. I like that.
She did it. Like on Transformers when he was like, she did it. It was her. I was at the house playing a video against my cousin, and she came in here.
Hey, I can't believe I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna watch it. I said I wasn't, but I'm gonna get up now because I gotta. After seeing that clip, I'm up.
Come on back here, Tina. Right here.
I'm coming.
Come right on back here. I'm gonna put the link in. I'm gonna put the link at.
Put the link in there.
You come on back here when we got you. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try because that joker said I was reckless with her heart. Oh my god!
It wasn't me. Majors matter. Hey,
I like it.
Majors matters.
Okay, we're gonna ride with Majors matters. We got it.
Let me. Matter of fact, let me go put that in. Let me put that.
We got that. We got that.
Indeed.
Majors matter. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tweet that now. Hashtag Majors matters. I'm tweeting it now.
There's a lot of them in here that's pretty good. Free Jonathan Dream. Majors ain't minor.
Majors ain't
minor. Majors ain't minor.
Blabette. Play the video for Blabette.
Yes.
Play the video. Run that thing back.
Run it back.
Mm-hmm.
What's interesting about the jury's verdict is so nuanced because they're saying you didn't intend to injure her, but the result of your recklessness injured her. Were you reckless?
I was reckless with her heart.
Not with her body.
Not with her body.
Look at that. He was getting ready to lick them lips.
Hold up, Tina. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying because she was like, after he said I was reckless with her heart, she was like, not her body.
Not her body.
Right. Like that was a setup. That was the setup right there.
They wrote the script. They wrote the script.
When I say
didn't I tell you Lindsay was down?
I gotta see the whole thing. I've seen one interview with Lindsay.
I told you she was that. I'm telling you, it's the age thing though. I think it's because was she like 44 or something like that?
Well, of course, I hope his lawyer sat down and said, "This is what we'll answer. This is what we won't answer." But they always try to sneak stuff in.
Yeah, they
do.
They
gonna try to sneak
if
it
you're
in.
a journalist, you gotta sneak something in.
Exactly.
Not like Robert Roberts. So Robert Roberts didn't try to sneak shit in. She just said, "So, Nate,
I'm gonna stick to the cards." Damn your script.
She said, "So, Nate, you know what I really brought you in here for." And he was like, "Birth of the Nation," right? He was just, nah, fuck that movie.
I'm sticking to these cards they wrote.
Why that girl killed her? What?
Yo, killing me with this.
He should have been ready too. He should have been ready too, but he tried to play it too smooth. He tried to play it too smooth, and it backfired.
I think they came too early with it. She started off the rip with it.
But you got to be prepared.
He probably like,
you have to be prepared.
His PR people didn't talk to her off rip. Like, hey, what you finna ask him?
But even if they did, he still should have been ready. If that was my little brother, I'm like, look, you know it's coming. Even though it ain't supposed to be coming, it's coming. So this is how you got to be ready to hit that. And you can tell he tried because he was like, that's not what we're here for today. Birth of a Nation.
She was like, you're right, it's not. But
Birth of a Nation. Ask me that question one more time.
I mean, that's what he should have did. He should have just
No.
kept repeating that birth of a nation over and over again until she got the point.
He should have just started talking about the movie.
Look, so I play somebody in the movie.
Yeah.
Remember the movie?
You heard
The
of
movie.
Nat Turner? You heard
And
of Nat
then
Turner?
right, and then if she asked that question one more time, if
interview over.
Look, if she would have asked that question one more time, pick your bag up like LeBron did in that one interview and just walk out.
Didn't Chris Brown do that? Didn't Chris Brown tear the setup and walked out?
Yeah.
Well, don't tear the club up. Now, Jonathan can't go in there and tear the club up. He can't listen to no Lil Jon. He can't listen to nothing from 2005. He can't listen to Lil Jon. He can't listen to Pastor Troy. No Limit. He can't listen to none.
You can't listen to Nucky You Buck, right?
Nucky, he can't listen
none
to
of
none of that. He better go in there with some classical music.
He put that Yale classical.
Exactly. Put Mozart minor fifth in while you going to work and keep it that way. He said, "Why wasn't Grace wearing pants when Jabari found?" He mentioned that.
She was waiting to get that.
You know why?
That medium ugly. That was she was wearing.
That's super ugly.
She was laying in the closet, waiting,
trapped in the closet. What now? Hold up. Wait a minute.
To me, that has worked before.
Exactly.
Now, what if he hold up? Have y'all thought about this? What if he would have been like after like 9 or 10 knocks and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the hotel and just with a little leopard there. We wouldn't even have
no issue. Wouldn't even been no trial.
They would have still been together. They would have still been together.
But you think she would have chased him? You think she would have chased him with them pants off?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like after the next knock, she would have came in and peeked in. Like, you kind of slightly open the door, like, yeah.
They would have still been together today. They would have still been together.
I think he broke up with her.
I think he broke up with her. He broke up with her that night.
You know how many times they done broke up?
I think she's saying they would have got back together by now. Was probably
It's
wouldn't
a
be no making good in the
toxic
picture.
cycle. It's a toxic
Yeah.
cycle. It's
No,
them
I
highs and
disagree.
lows.
I don't know, man.
I think he
don't
was
know.
done at that point. Like when she chased him down the street, in his mind, he was like, "I'm getting rid of this crazy bitch."
Soon as that
No, you
push
might
off,
be
soon as you
right.
see the push
I
off,
forgot
that was
about
it.
that. I forgot.
He
I
expelled
forgot.
all the
As he
evil,
was chasing,
all the evil
as she
bitch
was
energy.
chasing
Evil
him.
bitch.
Right.
As he was being chased down the street, he was like,
hold on, wait a
"She
minute. Let
got
me
to go."
let me ask you guys on the panel: who had the fastest run time? Cat Williams, or Jonathan Majors?
Grace
or
Jabari.
Grace Jabari?
Grace Jabari.
Grace,
He wasn't playing.
Exactly.
Cat out
See,
there
look.
playing.
and she was running.
Grace did a sub.
He
before
had
too,
heels.
dog.
Grace ran a
He
sub
had heels
4.
on.
And with the way she ran
In
and didn't
heels.
see that
In
car
heels.
in leather
heels.
pants.
and leather pants, and she almost got hit by a car. Great.
Hey, what if she would have hopped over the car like on the Dukes of Hazzard? You know,
Bruh.
just slid over the hood.
Slid over the Hey,
Dr.
man.
Carpy stupid. Somebody rocking, knocking the boots. I'm telling you, she would have got mad if he would have knocked one more time, but like, you know what? I'll go back to the hotel. She would have came to the door. She would have, look, Jonathan, hello.
But they do this all the time. You can tell this is what they do. That's what they do. That's their relationship. They were in a toxic cycle. Because if it was me, he should have had somebody with him.
It's not possible. Hey, a pimp named Slickback had a hoe that ran really, really fast in them high heels.
Yeah, I agree with Tina. It was just a toxic cycle, and that's probably something that she's probably done in the past. It just passed out in the closet, and then they made up.
Yeah, for sure.
And you see how loosely that the pruning from the timeline was used as a thing. You could tell that it was.
It's
those
what
two together were toxic.
It's what they do.
They needed to.
But then again, the more I think about it, I was like, yeah, that push off, and then him
run.
hitting them corners. Yeah, he in his mind he was like, she's gone tomorrow.
I agree.
Tomorrow.
I was thinking about
She
that.
was still trying to get to that phone. She was still trying to get to that telephone. I mean, the cell phone.
She was like, "No, my money is leaving. Wait a minute. No."
Hey, you remember that episode
out through like the fake phone over here and took off running? She was like,
That's how you know he ain't even player. How you even get caught? Like, oh my!
Hold on, wait a minute.
Frustrated.
But that's how little he cared about her.
Yeah.
No.
He told you he was reckless with his heart.
He did say that.
He didn't care.
He didn't care. I was a player, baby.
He was like, all right, you caught me. All right, so we done then. You caught me. We good.
Hold up. Y'all seen that episode of Fresh Prince where Ashley was singing and she turned into a dollar sign? That's exactly what she seen running. A dollar sign.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
I agree with what Chill said. Like, he didn't care. That's why he got caught.
Not care.
He didn't care. He was like, "Oh, you saw my phone? Dang, that sucks. All right,
let me see it. I would, but no.
This is my phone."
Mine.
She probably didn't even see really what it was. He probably told her what it was.
Did anybody ever Google to see if it's a song? I wish I was kissing you right now. Because
D'Angelo.
Was it a D'Angelo? Because remember, we never did we ever get the context?
We gonna find out tomorrow. Don't worry, we gonna find out tomorrow.
Well, because I want to know, like she said, she just looked over and he was texting a girl and said, "I wish I was kissing you right now." What did the rest of those text messages? What happened before that? Before Cleopatra, did he say, "I want to, yum 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 you" before? And then she said, "Well, I wish I was kissing you right now."
All she seen was, "I wish I was kissing you." That's all it takes.
She was doing what all.
And he was like this. Did he text her the D'Angelo song, the woman who said "I was kissing you"?
No, I think the woman texted him the D'Angelo song. Where's Cat?
Yeah.
Where's Cat?
Lady? Cat.
Cat.
She got the transcripts.
What if Trans says that cat?
Yeah, Kanika's right. He received the text and the song was playing.
Was attached. So again,
Was it late?
So he was
Hey,
playing
you
the
can
damn
what I'm
song
saying.
and everything. He ain't care.
Look,
Of course
okay.
he didn't.
He had to
Okay,
hit
but
play.
is it really, if I text somebody a song, is that really cheating? Look, I'd rather him play the cheater than the beater. I'm you know, if you're gonna play a role, I'd rather you. But honestly, I think this is kind of, I don't think he was cheating.
To text "You're my lady" in a song.
If it
Unless
was,
he was sending it to her.
That's what I thought.
You know what?
He
This
He
whole
was sending it to him.
that might not even been how it went down. We only got her side really of what
we
happened
never,
in the
yeah,
car.
we never got his side of
That
life.
might not
What
even
text
what
message
happened
was,
in the car.
right? What text? I mean, because if you too busy, y'all, and Danny did it perfectly when she showed her Escalade, because I know captain seats are wide
Yeah.
apart, because you have to be able to put, if the way captain seats work, you can be able to put a third row
Oh,
seat
cat back. There we go.
in there. So the 80, okay, where Cat at? Hey, Cat, I wish you was in here. Cat says the 88 show showed her that album. So
That's
it was
not true.
just a song.
Okay.
But it wasn't like he was like, yeah, I want to do this, that, and the other to you, you know, yada, yada, yada. It wasn't like, because I'm trying to think she took that out of, the reason why he probably got pissed, because somebody did probably text him. Maybe they was texting about songs, but
It
we
might
don't
have been
know.
all out of context.
It could have been out of context. And she
just
just
I like
said,
this song right here.
It wasn't no girl involved and nothing. Who knows?
Blue, I told you what was going on. We talked about this yesterday. You have this woman with this socially awkward
did.
black
He did.
man,
He did.
right? He's used to being in white spaces. He's a little
Agree
bit
with me for a minute
weird.
and you switched up on
And then Creed came out, and then all of a sudden he's in these black spaces. Black women are saying he's cute. So I'm feeling a little insecure. All right.
So
So
she made it
every
off?
little thing is gonna make me insecure. If a text message pops up and it says, "Do you like this song? I miss kissing you." Yeah, I think you cheating on me. Yes, that's what I think, because I'm insecure because you're changing. You're changing. You're moving in a different direction. Damn, black women like you now. I thought you said black women used to call you ugly, but now
You
I see
went
you
from
skinning
medium
and
ugly
grinning.
to fine.
But y'all said that the graduation can happen.
Exactly.
I found the video. I found what was being texted right before the Cleopatra thing, saying, "I wish I was kissing you." Drake, could you just share my screen first?
I got
so
you.
guys know what Jonathan Majors was texting her.
Got you.
Just share my screen, please.
Oh wow.
Giving that bop. Giving it
We're exchanging songs. I know.
Hey, that's my favorite interview of all times.
That was wild, dog. Hey,
find
he
out
should have went on
tomorrow.
he should have went on Club Say Say.
Yeah.
Man. Oh my god.
It's coming. You know he gonna end up on Club
Yeah,
Shay Shay.
he's gonna end there, but he should.
Okay.
He gotta do Good Morning America first.
Hold up. It was like, hold on, wait a minute. Kat, you said it was in evidence, so she got to see it before she testified. So I'm thinking it wasn't, she threw it, she put it out of proportion. That's why he was mad. Because if he was really cheating and got caught, then he would have been like, you know, as a man, when you caught, you look dumb. You're like, because you try to think on your feet and you can't because you're
No, he wasn't trying to think on his feet though. He literally responded the way I just said. He was like, "Oh, damn, you caught me."
Look, and she
I
snatched
guess
it.
we're done. I guess we're done.
Cheating. He was cheating. This is how you know he was cheating. This is how you know he was cheating, because he wanted that phone back too hard. He was cheating. He wanted that phone back too hard.
I think even if I'm not cheating, I just don't want someone else on my phone.
I still want my phone.
Are y'all gonna get into it? Are y'all really gonna
No,
get
because
into it?
you're not. Well, first off, you're not finna snatch my phone out my hand. That's
exactly.
First off.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I really want my shit back because you snatched.
She sleep.
You see what I'm saying?
You snatch different.
But are you finna get physical with your wife because she done snatched your phone out your hand? If you know you're not doing nothing, you're gonna be like, all right, man, ain't nothing in there.
First of all, I'm grown.
She's not gonna snatch my phone out my hand. That's what I'm trying. That's the point I'm trying to make.
And plus,
First
she
of
popped
all,
him before she did it. You know,
She
she
did. First of all, I'm grown. You ain't gonna pop me for one. I am not two. You are not gonna pop me. I do not. You not gonna.
Not your child.
Right.
That's why he got mad, because that's where the black man in him was like, I am not.
And it was probably one of them, that disrespectful, just you know what I'm saying, that don't even really matter, but it's like,
it's a nagging pop. It's a nagging.
Coretta Scott King would never.
Michelle Obama would never.
I don't know. Michelle might grab Obama phone. I don't know. Michelle looked like a grabber.
Hey, the way she fold her arms, she got that old.
It'd be the other way around. Obama be snatching the phone out her hand.
Let me be clear. Cleopatra is in Egypt.
Michelle looked like a snatcher, but for sure.
Michelle be like, run me that phone.
Let me get that.
Let me get that.
The way that high comb hit her ear, she ain't playing. She get that high comb. Don't play with me. Barack, don't play with me now. We done went all the way from Chicago. You would not go act up at here. We not gonna do it. Yes, baby.
He look, because that's what I'm gonna. If I'm the interviewer, my first question would be, Jonathan, who is Cleopatra?
That's what I would ask too.
You coming right out the gate.
Right out the gate.
Let's get to it. Let's quit playing.
I don't give a damn about nothing else.
I'm asking that.
You leave that for the end.
No, we need that because that's gonna set it up. That's how we set it. Because then he could say Cleopatra, like JMajor said, that's just one of my coworkers. It wasn't nothing like that. We're preparing for a movie role and she's seen this and overreacted. This is how we're here. We're here because
there you go.
She overreacted. I hurt her heart.
I was reckless
with her heart.
Reckless with her heart.
I was trying to explain it to her between the skippity paps she was giving me. Exactly.
Right. She was giving the man the skippity paps for real. Stop.
Look. So if I'm his lawyer,
they were loud because the driver said, it felt like city.
First of all, it ain't no way in hell that man's driving an Escalade. He didn't see her whoop her ass.
Oh, he
was looking back like, ain't this a bitch?
Every red light, he stopped to look back.
Yeah, right, Jonathan.
Everything in him, not
you good, bro? You good? It don't look like you good right now, bro. It look like she's whooping your ass.
He turned that camera off so fast when it started going out. He hit that button. He turned the camera off.
Nope. He threw the camera out the window. You didn't see that part. He was like, my client is here getting his ass kicked. I can't let nobody see this. Oh my God.
So his lawyer, she just got to have him prepared. If there is a real Cleopatra, if she's a stripper down in the A because you used to live in the A, you need to go ahead and make sure Cleopatra's straight, got that NDA, ain't never gonna speak, and you can tell whatever story you want to tell about Cleopatra.
Cleopatra is on his arm right now.
No, there is a real Cleopatra.
No, I know, but I'm saying let's just say it's not her and it's just some random chick he met down in the A. Make sure she's straight, and then you can get up there and tell whatever story you want about Cleopatra.
Cleopatra Market, Magic City, but
she might know.
The other Cleopatra is an actress.
Yeah, that's what Chill told me.
Yeah, who did the video?
And they had the same manager at one time.
They had the same manager. Was it you or was it you? Pam that brought up. Cat did do that. So yes, there is a actress named Cleopatra, light skin, big, had the small head, perfect for Jonathan if he was.
Ain't that what I said, Chill? That's what I said. I said look like his type.
There go Cleo. I ain't gonna lie, she fine though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't everybody quiet now. Now, when I say somebody is boy,
well, she's light skin.
She looks quirky. She has looks like she has a little quirky personality.
That's his type.
Got them lips.
Type. That's what you should have been with. That's his type right there.
It's them lips.
That's why I said it's one out there for everybody. You just gotta work a little bit. It's a little work.
He would have had. He was a superstar. He could have got her.
Yeah,
he did get her.
Well, he probably did.
We're not going to put that on this woman. Y'all don't start slandering this woman.
Exactly.
I know that.
Put that evil on her, Ricky Bobby.
She does have that. She does have that Zoe Kravitz look, though.
Yeah.
You're absolutely correct.
Before I even knew it, and Chill told me about her, I looked her up. I said, "Oh, this is tight. Yeah, this looked like something he could rock with."
You know what? Okay.
Go ahead, Pam. Go ahead, Pam.
Sorry, the messy side of Pam came up. I'm sorry.
You better do it, messy Pam.
The messy side of Pam. But you remember when he was Australian, how he loved the Australians and all of this stuff. This woman is from where?
Australia. Put another
wow.
shrimp on a Barbie.
Australia is wild. Oh yeah.
So that's what. So that's why. So that's why she was texting Priya.
Muscles showing in Australia.
So that's why Grace was texting Priya S, because she was like, "Who is this Cleopatra?" Oh, she works for you now. Well, I'm gonna have some words with her.
Number and everything.
God, I just could not understand. This is this man's manager. Why are you texting this man's manager like you all are buddy?
Well, she said they said in the transcripts that she felt like the manager was the closest person to him, who kind of understood his personality. So that's why she provided. No, you ain't gonna talk to your mama if your man acting crazy. No, I'm talking to the best friend or the homie.
Let's get the lights up, y'all. Hey, hold on, wait a minute. We are doing some great entertainment right now. Can y'all please get the likes up? We got 93 here, and it ain't the math ain't mathing. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Let's get them likes up. But she might have said,
I have to go into my mommy, my big auntie mode. Start talking about y'all. The math ain't laughing.
Get them likes up. But I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Because if you trying to get the tea, like, who is Cleopatra? I seen him on the phone, yada, yada, yada. Oh, that's your client? Oh, yeah. You know he's cheating with her?
Y'all done brought Cleopatra into this mess.
We did. And we...
Let this woman exit the chat.
Right.
Nah.
She here now.
Nah, the Jabari tribe shouldn't have brought her up.
Yeah.
She gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, what's going on? Yeah, it's Chill and Cat's fault. Because I didn't know nothing about this woman.
I'm going to start at 6 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
That's kind of early. You think they're not going to start Good Morning America with this interview? I think there'll be a lot of stalling and stuff.
Yeah,
we got to get this.
It's probably not going to come on until the end.
But you know what? I don't want to just then they hurry up and do it, and I gotta hurry up and do the live stream. Click in.
Okay, 7:30
ish.
7:30 Central Time.
So that's 8:30 Eastern.
7:30 Central Time. You think they're gonna really do it at 8 o'clock?
It's supposed to start at 8.
It started at 8. It started at 8 Eastern. I don't think it's.
You might have the whole. How long GMA is? That's 3 hours.
It's 3 hours. They're a 3-hour show.
But the whole interview gonna be streaming later on that night.
Yeah,
because it's only a snippet in the morning. They're
right. They only give you the juicy bits in the morning.
I like juicy bits. I'm talking about for the news. Y'all are nasty and disgusting. You need Jesus.
I ain't say nothing, man.
7:47.
Dang, I might be. I'll get up by 8:45.
Where is the Black?
I'll be up.
So Rec Baby just said Club Shay Shay for Black Media. Like, what are the other options? Sway in the morning. What are the other options?
Look,
I don't want to go to
better
Sway.
not go on Sway.
I don't want to go to Sway. I don't want to go to Breakfast Club. I don't
Why
want to go
not?
to...
What about Hot 97?
You already know. You already know if Charlamagne.
Hell no, because
Charlamagne ain't trying to help.
Charlamagne ain't gonna help the situation.
Okay, enough. What about Ebro?
Nope.
I'd send him everywhere. If I was his PR person, you going every damn where.
Yes, I agree. Send him everywhere, but not yet.
Well, yeah, of course, not yet.
I want to see what the GMA, what this GMA interview does first before I would send him anywhere else.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're
it's all about the demographics because who watches GMA versus who watches
who watches.
I'm telling you, right. I would send him to Joe Rogan.
No.
Hell no.
I would.
Hell
Yes, I
no.
would.
No.
Hell no.
Why?
Yep, I was gonna
See,
go Rogan.
see, the reason why I wanted him to
What
go
is-
to Club
hold on.
Shay Shay.
Joe Rogan. Hold on. What is Joe
Huh?
Rogan's demographics? Is it young?
Yeah. Joe Rogan got
They
the biggest podcast in the.
Yeah, doesn't he have like 10 million viewers per episode?
Right,
Rogan
but
got
what
a
is the
big
demographics? Are they
It's all
older
over the
white
place.
people or younger white
No.
people?
Nah, it's all
He
over the
has to impress old white people, not young white
No,
people.
I'm saying it's all over the. It's not just old. It's all over the place.
And I'm
Joe
just saying
Rogan
that,
is huge.
and the
That's all
viewership
I'm
is
saying.
it's so much, even if it's only 10% of the people that you're looking for,
Joe
that's
Rogan
a
is
huge percentage. That's a huge amount of people, even if
Yeah,
the percentage
and
is low.
plus a lot of Joe Rogan's
They all
viewership
nerds
are
and
Marvel fans.
Marvel fans. I'm trying to tell you.
But he ain't gotta impress us though. He gotta impress the
No.
old white man sitting
Right,
in
but
the
that's what I'm
offices.
saying. They all fans of like Marvel and things, and they the ones who be on the golf courses with the Zaslavs and all of them. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm
I
telling
like
you,
the
Joe
idea of him
Rogan-
being on Sherry Shepherd.
The
Oh, he
only
gonna
reason
get
why I said
with Sherry Shepherd.
See, the
No,
only
because
reason-
Sherry Shepherd gonna try to go with him. No, I don't think he should be
He
on
didn't.
Sherry Shepherd.
I think he's did.
He's
Sherry
already done
Shepherd.
Sherry
did it
Shepherd.
already?
yeah, he did.
He was
Jeff
almost
Sherry.
done about
to
everybody.
salivate. Yeah, he's
Yes.
already done Sherry Shepherd. She's
So-
done.
She took over for Ellen, right?
No, she took
Wendy
over
Williams.
for
Wendy
Wendy.
Williams.
Okay, so the reason why Club Shay Shay would be
Oh, not
perfect.
Tamron, ma'am.
No,
Tamron don't play.
Nah.
Wait.
Just
No,
Tamron
about
gonna-
Cleopatra.
Tamron gonna have him crying because he
No,
gonna be. All she gonna talk about is Cleopatra the whole show. So
So
no.
Jonathan, who
The reason-
is
the-
Cleopatra?
cheating.
Well, see, the reason why the Cat Williams just interview, because it opened up more people eyes to Club Shay. I've been following Shannon since 2016. So the reason why you want to go to Club Shay Shay, for one, he's going to allow him to talk. He's going to answer questions, but he's going to allow him to be himself. He did it with Ric Flair. You know, he did it with the rest of the comedians that he brought on, DC Young Fly Guy and all. He's going to allow him to talk, and Shannon's not going to question him like a journalist would. He's not going to try to
But
get him
that's
up.
why I would say later though, because I don't know if Shannon's going to be able to bring out the information that's needed.
Well, I think he will, for the simple fact is that you allow people to talk. You allow he's gonna sip some of that good what's that, Laportier, and he gonna feel comfortable, and then he gonna once he mellowed out, he's
Do we
gonna
need Jonathan
fly.
to be comfortable? He might
Yeah,
just cry.
I want to see, but
He's gonna cry.
the
you
whole
wanna see
time.
that.
though. We don't want the whole time. Him
Wait, hold
I
up.
don't need
Why-
him drinking
Hold on,
nothing.
wait a minute. Why wouldn't you want that? You can't be an abuser if you're an emotional.
think?
Those
Wait, hold
are
on,
the
wait a minute.
worst
If
ones.
you're
They
I'm
are the worst
Hold on,
ones.
wait a minute. What I'm saying is, as far as emotions, you're crying because of the situation, not because you being a punk. Because look, you got arrested by the police. How did that feel when you know you didn't do it? That he's drinking, he's crying, you're gonna get way more public sympathy for that than
don't know.
anything else.
But
There's
remember,
a difference though
yeah, and she's
between
supposed to be
somebody
drunk, not him,
naturally crying and then somebody crying when they drunk.
when they drunk.
I don't
right.
want it drunk. I don't want to be like, the bitch chased me. What do you think I'm supposed to
Exactly.
do?
If he
I'm
go on
pissed
Club
off.
Shay Shay, he start getting a little, he starts doing a little sippy sip, then you gonna get emotional drunk crying, Jonathan niggas, and that's not what we want.
Nah, y'all.
No, not that. I'm saying
Michael,
Parker.
Good
Dog.
Michael Park.
Michael Parker.
Bing, bing.
you put the right jersey on today, Michael.
Michael. Michael Parker, thank you so very much, man, for being so generous. Salute to all of you supporting Jonathan Major. Love the grassroots movement, and I believe that Disney, ABC is watching and taking notice. Keep up the fight, as I will continue to support those that support Jonathan Major. For the record, I am not Jonathan Majors. Brother, if you was or you wasn't, I thank you.
Well,
I think
he
I
was, you know,
Get
that's
three
what they
super
say
chat
when getting
videos, right?
paid.
yeah, I got
His
I
video
got-
went.
look, I gotta get brother, you can say whatever you want to with this whole chat. You can whatever you want. Whatever you want, I don't care. If any of the admins block you, I'm beating them up.
Nobody.
I appreciate it. Thank you so very much for the $100 super chat. That's amazing. Thank you so very much. Let me see. He has
Every interview.
interview that he's done. Man,
Yes, every
do
interview.
it. Do it.
I'm cool with the crying. I just think he got to be strategic in how he places his interview. That's all.
He probably just sip. Yeah, nah. Even a good sip. If it's some good stuff, boy, it had me a little emotional. But like, man, I was just.
I'd be like, cut. Just don't throw it all away.
Hey, we gonna come back. We gonna do this again tomorrow.
But you know what? The reason why I said the crying will work, because if you go back and watch Club Shay Shay's interview with Ric Flair starts talking about his son that lost his life, David Flair. And the emotion that came out, there was a lot of allegations a couple years ago with Ric Flair. All of that got thrown out the window when you just see the emotional part of that. You forgot all the stuff that women were saying that he was doing back in the 80s and 90s and 2000s on these flights, with WWE and all of that. You forgot all about that because of him talking about his son and all of this. So I'm saying you got to be able to cry on those. He's a Yale master. He know to cry on no emotional beats. He know exactly when to cry.
I think we can forget about Ric Flair because Ric Flair ain't got nothing to prove. Jonathan has something to prove, so things are going to be a lot more critical with him versus a Ric Flair. Ric Flair, good, he's straight. Jonathan is trying to figure out where am I going, what am I doing, and who's going to accept me. So he has to be strategic with how he moves.
Right. If Shannon asked the question about the police, him calling the police and him being arrested, because I do understand that there is a lot of folks in that in certain demographics that don't understand and know that Jonathan was the one that called the police because she was like Toy Story. In the closet. If he can ask those questions like that and how he felt, and then look at the evidence and say, he felt confident that the people would understand and see the evidence, and how does he feel about being convicted? What did he think about the jury? What did he think about those things? And if he can answer those questions, because I'm not trying to tell people to cry on cue or anything like that, but if he could give very honest and raw emotions about that, like, look, I'm sitting here trying to make sure she's okay, and the next thing I'm in handcuffs and all of
there
this,
it is,
and then all those things. I think that on Club Shay, if he can get that stuff out, and like I said, Shannon, for whatever you believe, but Shannon has a population because he's an athlete.
No, he does.
Former athlete, yes.
He's an athlete, so he has a certain population that will hear that, and that resonates with athletes, particularly because of the fact that athletes in college and high school, and we can bring it back to Nate Parker, they're having relationships with certain women and all this other stuff, and then they're accused of raping and all of these little different things. I think that population, because a lot of people watch sports, a lot of people do those things. So doing Club Shay Shay would be on that level. But as far as this Good Morning America, he is going to have to come away with people saying, okay, it's plausible that this happened, especially when you put the information in. Okay, I understand it. Now this makes sense, because everybody is saying that you were a domestic violence beater or this person. And now we're hearing the facts of the case, and we're hearing what's going on. The jury didn't believe that you were intentionally trying to beat her down to the ground, even with all of this unnecessary background information. That you all got caught up in a situation. She got hurt. We don't know how she got hurt, but they're saying because Chloe said she asked for ice. If he can get them to understand these are the things that happened all this night, hey, he needs to build up on the fact that, hey, I ran away from her. I didn't go home that night. I did take my pictures of my injuries. I did all of these little different things. He was away. But when he comes home, that toxic stew, like Tina talks about, that toxic thing, he wanted to make sure that she was safe, and him trying to make sure that she was safe and she was okay got him in this situation.
Exactly.
And kept protecting her. Kept protecting,
Exactly.
because I told
Yup.
Blue, I told Blue the other day when we talked, I said the smart thing, if his attorney was really on point, as soon as he walked out of jail, she should have said, now go back in and press charges on her. But he was still trying to protect her.
Yeah.
Because they did have this toxic situation. Oh, I know about your background. I know you're isolated from your parents, and oh, I know you're this. So I don't want to take it there. But
Not really, because she was willing to not be a witness, like before May 9th.
but still, but look, this is where a good attorney comes in at.
Yeah.
All of those bases should have been covered, because a good attorney would know.
She should have made
People
him
can flip.
because she
People can
should-
flip.
Yeah, she should have did that.
Just like she did.
And he knew he was about to walk in there with Megan Good.
Guys,
He
she
knew-
only flipped back because after Jonathan Majors put the charges on her eventually.
No, it was before that.
No, it was before that.
It was before that.
Let me just finish. She wasn't willing to show up to court in the October date. So she returned and she flipped to become a witness during this court case after, there was a backroom deal between Manhattan DA and her. Hey, if you return to the city and you be our star witness, you come back here, we'll make sure that we're not prosecuting those charges. We'll actually close the matter because there's no prosecutorial merit. You know what it is. I had to put it on for Michael. Michael's not Jonathan Majors. He's just Michael.
Just Mike. I want to be like Mike. Thank you so very much, bro.
She was cooperating in May.
He is Mike.
That's wild because I got on a Space Jam sweatshirt.
How was that?
Hold up. Let me go ahead and hook my brother up for that $2.
When you gonna get rid of that damn video?
All right. Every time I play it, it's funnier every time I play it.
But she was already cooperating in May. If she wasn't gonna talk, she didn't have to talk.
So because the October date came and passed and she wasn't going to become a witness for that because they weren't ready, I know that she wasn't willing. I know that it was... You're actually right about that, Tina. You're actually right about that.
I'm always right.
See, this is why
man.
see, Tina, this is why I be coming for you.
Oh man.
This is why I be like, pop, pop, pop.
But why you coming for me? I'm not lying. Like, I know.
We know not to put Tina on GMA because she gonna be. No, I'm always right.
The Megan Good relationship wasn't...
What Robin Roberts said. Let me talk to her. Let me get her right because I'm always right.
No, I would have had my boy prepared. He would have been good with me on the team. I'd have been like,
Maybe she believed there was still fate. There was still a way we can get back. We can still make this happen.
Yeah.
But when Megan Good goes public and it's like, oh, he's already moved on and it's over. So they
That's what
probably,
Tina said.
That's what Tina said.
Yeah, that's what she said. Damn shit. Why you just be proving her right, man?
Oh, I'm giving it to her. She said it to me like in a video like 4 months ago. Yeah, that may have been an error in ways of, because all she wants is the bag. All she wants is the benefits of a relationship with Jonathan. And so when you showed her that this is over, while having Megan Good may have been good PR, it also motivated your star witness.
but it wasn't good PR.
Tina's saying that the lawyer dropped the ball without that. Soon as the charges came up or whatever, he should have went right on and pressed his charges.
Because
Right.
what would have happened is they probably would have just either tossed it all together
Yeah,
because you
been a
have cross
conflict.
complaints, or they would have said, y'all go to anger management and get up out of here. But when you have him walking around and only her, and they're looking at her injuries, they're looking at what the police told them. Now they're super aggressive, like, oh
Right.
yeah, we got a
Now they
case
got to
here.
pursue it. Yeah, now they got.
Whereas before, you would have had to look more intentionally into both people's claims. But he was trying to look out for her because he's a black man, and y'all know we don't go to the police, we don't snitch, and she ain't. He felt like he didn't do nothing, or we fight all the time, so this will bypass. But it just blew up,
Because
Right.
they
And, I
came
mean,
out
and
in
think-
May.
you gotta think about the
Came
London
out a little
incident,
bit
too.
Before in May.
You gotta
Jonathan
think about the
Majors
London
and,
incident.
Megan.
Let me get to this super chat real quick. Thank you so very much for the $10 super chat. Y'all been very generous. I totally respect y'all and the movement, and all you have helped, and all of y'all have helped. I'm totally read this wrong. The movement, all of y'all have helped start it. Thank y'all.
Slowly.
Shut up. Shut up. Let me go ahead. Let me hook it up for you.
Dre, you want one of them kids who always used to raise their hand to read, and then the class be like, "Oh."
First off, kiss my ass.
Oh.
Kiss my ass.
Not him.
Fuck all y'all. I've been watching a lot of Boondocks, and my man Uncle Ruckus
All you hear in the background.
fuck y'all and everybody in your family. That's what Uncle Ruckus said.
But yeah, I think if they would have did cross complaints on each other, we wouldn't be here today because they would have just, well, maybe we would have been here today.
I'm not nervous. I'm sleeping.
There would at least been
Tell us
more.
anything.
There would at least been more background. He would at least had a paper trail that she attacked me too, or she attacked me first. The lack of paper trail really hurt him. And then you did it 6 months later. It was crazy. Go ahead.
I want to place the burden on the jury right now. Primarily. Yeah, we can look at all the things that we got here.
It's always on the jury.
It's always on the jury.
It's always on the jury.
It's on them.
They shit. That's your innocence or your guilt right there is the jury, no matter what.
But this probably would have never made it to jury if you would have handled that up front.
Yeah, you're right about that, but I still want to give this whole entire scenario to the jury. Not intentional, but reckless. Yeah, we'll give on that one.
But let's be real. All of this is because of District Attorney Alvin Bragg. This shouldn't have never did. We shouldn't even be here. This is dumb. If we want to keep it real, this is dumb. And let me ask you guys this, because I didn't get to ask you guys this. Why does it feel like every black man who gets in trouble, no matter how minute it is, you know what I'm saying, has to go on an apology tour? Deshaun Jackson had to do it because they were saying he was being anti-Semitic. Kyrie Irving, Kevin Hart, Jonathan Majors is now going on an apology tour.
We're not in control of the jobs. We're not in control of that. That's
Travis Scott.
If you want to play ball,
you want to play ball
with them. This is what you got to do. That's just it.
That's it.
Michael Vick.
Now, if you want to be little bootsy and you just want to perform in the club every weekend, you ain't got to apologize to nobody.
Don't cut the little boy thing off, man.
Man.
You got to pick your poison. Pick your poison. That's the reality of it. You want to play ball with these people, go out and make them happy. Go out and tap dance for them.
Yeah, that is part of the reality of doing that.
And I think that's sad. And I think that's another point Cat Williams was, I wish he would elaborate a little bit on it, but how we got to go through all these obstacles and hoops for a violation, a city violation, and a misdemeanor ticket. Because that's what that reckless assault is really, a misdemeanor ticket. You know what I mean? And we don't. But I already know. Alvin Bragg.
The part that he did to get the media behind this ticket misdemeanor situation.
Exactly.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we shouldn't even be hearing this is something we should hear about a year, 2 years. Like, damn, Jonathan Majors did what? Like, this shouldn't even be nowhere reaching us. He should be on his third, fourth Kane appearance now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what should really be happening. But since Alvin Bragg really didn't have a case, he made the media give him a case.
Exactly.
And that's where we at now.
And you know that he's going to push, because I said it on my live, that because he is trying to appeal to his base, this base that he wants to appeal to, that I think he's going to go in there and he's going to ask for the maximum for this man.
Yeah, you did.
That's crazy.
I think he's going to ask for the maximum.
You can ask for it, you're not getting that. You're not getting that.
Judge, because now that will fall on the reputation of the judge. If the judge gives a max for that, that's going to have every lawyer saying, hey, wait a minute. Why you gave him the max? My guy didn't get, you know what I'm saying?
They don't care about that. But see, this is why. It don't mean that judges do that all day, every day. But this is why. Hold on. This is why I said doing this interview right now is not good. Because guess what I'm gonna say if I'm the prosecutor? He just went on there and said he only broke her heart. Well, the jury has told you that he's did this, and look at the Coretta Scott King, and look at this, and he's still
do that anyway. They're going to do it anyway.
Exactly.
They're going in there anyway, wanting the max. It doesn't matter if he speaks now, speaks later, or whatever.
That's what I told
I think that he needs to speak now, because if you look at history, we got the Innocence Project because people weren't speaking then, and then people are spending 10, 20, 30 years in jail, and then the Innocence Project comes along and tells them, oh, well, why didn't we know about this before? Because no one was talking about it when it should have been talked about. This is the time to talk about this stuff. I just want him to go in there with this veil of honesty about what's going on, how he feels, how he does. He does not need to go in there, F the police, F the prosecution, F the judge, none of that.
Don't go in there like R. Kelly.
Or Riley.
He just needs to go in there and say, look, I knew, they'll bring up those old text messages because I know. I'm a black man. I know when you go to the hospital for whatever reason that she got this injury, they're going to start asking you questions.
We don't even know if
and
it
then
was
when you
an
tell
injury.
them
That's
who,
the thing.
we don't know how she was injured.
Regardless, they're still gonna
They're
blame
going to
him.
question her. They're going to ask these questions, and they're going to do all of these things. This is a fear of mine. She understands, and she knew that. This is why Toy Story.
And he's coming.
Jonathan's coming.
What if he does get the year? What if he gets the year and then
He's
can't
not.
do the interview? No,
I'm
I'm not.
gonna tell you.
No, they wouldn't take him. They give him time to turn himself
They're
in.
not. First of all, they're not going to give him a year. They're going to ask for it. They're going to ask for it, but first time offenders never. This is somebody who worked in this industry for almost 4 years. They are. He's not getting a year. Even I don't care if it's Joe Blow, the love of man, coming in there and he really hit his woman. They would not. First time offenders
will go anger management.
First time offenders get anger management and 6 months probation, 6 months to a year probation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and again, I believe he's doing that in the midst of an appeal. They haven't said his appeal went through, but I guarantee you he's already filed his appeal. So in the middle of his appeal, I'm doing these interviews, I'm getting public sympathy. So when they come down with a sentencing, I already got an appeal on deck because I'm still claiming my innocence. And that's a lot of times, if you really done something, you already settled. We've seen it with P. Diddy. We've seen it with a lot of people. A lot of celebrities like, I'm not dealing with this shit. Here's 10 million by. Do you know what I mean? But since he's been committed to his innocence since the beginning, he's going to continue that innocence through this whole entire thing, right, wrong, and indifferent from what the law would say. You know what I mean? So I'm totally with him. Continue to ride with your innocence. Ride with your innocence until the end, till this all dries up.
Yep. Bars. Can you appeal misdemeanors? I'm looking it up.
Yes, you can appeal a misdemeanor. You can appeal a misdemeanor ticket or a misdemeanor offense.
It's a crime.
Yeah.
Anytime that you've got a crime that you're going to have to go to jail for, you can appeal a verdict.
Okay. Y'all think he should appeal it?
The reckless assault, yes. Mm-hmm. The harassment is a ticket. It's
I don't know if
$300 bucks.
The harassment though.
Yeah, because it's a ticket. So you pay $300 or however much the fine is to keep that pushing. Because that won't even show up on your record.
Expunged off even with the reckless.
You could get it. You could get that expunged.
Easily expunged too. So.
But again, the interviewer has to make sure to continue to hammer in the fact that these are misdemeanor offenses. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not her job. That's his job.
Well, yeah, but he needs to continue when she asks the questions about the crime itself, like she did. It is a reckless misdemeanor. These are a ticket. You know what I mean? So he needs to continue to push that into the mainstream media. So they're not continue to go with the assault. He assault. Every time you go to Variety, they talk about Jonathan Majors. The first thing he was charged with assault and harassment.
Don't let Nick Andrews.
And a DV case. This wasn't even a DV case no more. Once everything got dropped, it wasn't.
It's not a DV case.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the Fat Alvin is hilarious. But again,
it was a Fat Alvin lie.
It doesn't flow.
It don't flow.
Yeah, and Fat Fajon is where it's at.
Earlier, when you were talking about, you didn't say this, but Dre has a history in law, but you didn't say what it was. Like, what was your?
Yeah, I was a correction officer for the city. So every city crime. That's why I knew this was some dumb shit. So domestic, any type of DV case, any type of like speeding, city traffic, housing. What we did? City, city housing, city traffic, city DV, or fight in prostitution and paraphernalia. That's the people that we house. So what we did, if we wanted to work in the mornings, what we'll do is do transport. When you do transport, you send them all to court. So you got it. So you don't have the flying, the dude who flew over the judge and beat the judge up. Oh, that wouldn't happen on our watch. Dude would have got snatched before he thought about flying. So if he would have got up wrong, he would have got snatched. You understand? So we would have sat back. We're literally
that is wild that happened though.
It is wild. So we work with the bailiff. We sit in the back, and all we do for 8 hours is hearing court cases. Especially if you're in circuit 16, you heard all the DV cases. So I sat in literally probably hundreds of DV cases over 3 years. That's why I was like, this has got to be the silliest shit I have ever heard in my life. Why did the DA even prosecute this? Oh, and then I started going to the New York Post and be like, oh, well, I found out that him and the commissioner of police, police commissioner, they're beefing right now because what he wants to do,
he want him gone.
He wants them gone because he's taking all of these cases and not the regular guys that need to go to jail. You're taking all these big cases. So yeah, he has a problem. So that's the reason why I really started digging into this. And when the Adam Falk scene brought up, I was like, oh, I see what's up now. This is what it is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He missed a career of pole vaulting. That man should have been doing. Yeah, he should have been doing with the high hurdle. I mean the high jump.
He should have been doing the long jump. That's what.
Long jump, high jump.
I don't even know how that happened.
And then that happened after he gave her the whole speech about, hey, I changed my life. I done got better, and she was like, no.
But I'm so anti-law. I'm so anti-system. When I saw that video, I'm like, oh, I wonder what the judge did. Did the judge deserve
it? I watched the extended video. Somebody posted the extended video. So there's a video of him. Like, he speaks first. He's like, yeah, I've changed my life. I'm not doing crimes no more. And he actually paused before he said it. He was like, I'm not doing crimes no more. And then like, he like hypes himself up, and she was like, yeah, have you seen your record? And then she starts reading off his record. She was like, you got multiple DV cases and assault with a deadly, like she just
we got to get you off the map, sir.
He said, bitch, I ain't taking this shit.
And then all you heard was, oh no, bitch. And then he launched at her. That's
crazy.
Like, you literally just sat up here and just. Yeah.
You know how high a judge seat is?
Yeah. That's why I said that's wild that he ran like a mile back. Do you know how far you gotta run?
He wasn't even that close to her.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't understand how he got that close, because like you say, Blue, he had to have taken at least 15, 20 steps to get to her.
Where is the bailiff?
The bailiff was standing right next to him.
Watching
he was probably next to him. Quick.
She deserved it. The bailiff knew it. He said, I'll give him a little step.
The bailiff was like,
super bad.
Today,
you know them bailiffs be 300 pounds. They be on, retirement. They don't be worrying about that shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Whoever that dude was in the suit, he was sitting behind him, and then somehow the way he ended up, and he's like, oh hell no.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, God rest his soul. I had one of my former corrections officers that I work with passed away this week, so God rest his soul. But it was a lot of big dude. I'm not gonna lie, they loved me because I was slim, I was agile. They used to call me Spider-Man. Just everybody else was Kingpin. This is too many Kingpins and one Spider-Man that I work with. Trust me. You know what I mean? It was a big slow dudes. We would literally chase it. Inmates would try to hop the fence. It's literally a barbed wire fence. You should see some of these dudes 40 times. You know what I mean? Yeah, they were like, Dre, here I go. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go because they can't catch him. So we're at 8 days of the 20.
You are right, Aisha. It's gonna be crazy.
It's I'm not gonna lie. If this interview is what I think is going to be, 2024 is going to be the year. 2024 is going to be that my year.
I don't have enough time.
Facts, Raymond. That's the crazy part. She was like, yeah, you gonna be back in my courtroom tomorrow. Come get this sentencing.
Why my man was hitting him like this. This is not what we do. That's not. You don't hit a man like this. I'm sorry. You don't. That don't work around here. All right. I think I think the Majors acted to really shook up the whole phase. Okay, so my thing, Rake baby, because I'm about to, we about to think we're gonna wrap it up here in about 10 more minutes. But my thing is, I'm gonna make this real quick. ABC is owned by Disney. Disney owns Marvel. Disney got the exclusive interview on ABC. ABC does fluff pieces like this. See Jeremy Renner's interview. He's got his job. We just got to go through the motions.
Right.
What do y'all think?
And Disney and Marvel haven't officially come out and said that he's no longer a part. Like that was just an article, a rumor. So it's never been confirmed.
Rolling Stone started that damn rumor, man.
Damn you, Rolling Stone.
I'm still waiting for the 40, but
Now,
go ahead, Blue.
I was just gonna say my theory on that is that shit. I forgot just that fast. Go ahead, Pam. My bad.
Well, I'm gonna piggyback on Blue's theory because he said it weeks ago that they never did come out and say official statement. It was always someone who was a source close to someone who worked in Marvel that he was fired and everybody ran with it, but they hadn't said it. It is quite interesting, and like I said, we could be just conspiracy theorists. It doesn't really matter, but it seems kind of stretch that he is going to the public, like Tina said, he's going to the publication which is owned by the company that quote unquote fired her. Oh no, you didn't.
What are we doing here?
Read the T-shirt, everyone. Read the T-shirt.
What does it say?
Seinfeld and Chill. That say Seinfeld and Chill. Why you interrupt a good story?
Sure does.
Ooh, anyway, I think that I have interesting hopes for this interview. I think that this interview is set up to repair his image, to put out the feelers into what people think and all of this stuff. Because I will say this, in my travels through Twitter, X, Malcolm Twitter, whatever we call it.
Malcolm Twitter, I like that.
When you do his hashtag Jonathan Majors, you see people starting to understand that there was some stuff going on. Because when it first came out, he's an abuser, he's this. But like I said, shout out to Kat, shout out to Dre, shout out to Jill, shout
all
out
of
to
y'all,
you, shout out to Tina, shout out to all the people that are in there questioning the information. You see a lot of people like, oh, I didn't know this happened. I didn't know that happened. And the biggest thing that people are starting to key in is, oh, I didn't realize he was the one that called the police. Why would someone call the police on themselves? Why would they why would they do that? So questions are starting to be asked that weren't asked before. So when we think about, well, should he have gone to court? Should he have taken the plea? I mean, that's a Jonathan Majors question. That's a thing that you have to ask them. But I think it is important because now people are starting to see when you talk about the criminal justice system, and I'm one of those people. When you start to see how this criminal justice system railroads Black men into certain things, to where, because remember I said if he was Jonathan Minor, they would be pushing for him to take a plea deal and he would do all of these other things. But see, that's a win for the prosecution. That's a win. And so, but for someone who is Jonathan Minor that works at UPS, he can't afford to be off his job for 2 or 3, 6 months and all these different things. I think that this case highlights that part, that there are a lot of folks that go through a lot of stuff that we kind of poof about. Is that Jonathan Minor?
That's that pretty medium guy. Oh my
God. I know
God.
who it is, but I had to
you know who that is. That is Rico Suave right there.
So just in case
glasses to work. This
but they were gonna tell you
that is Shamar. That is dark Shamar Moore.
And my whole point about that, particularly with the Jonathan Minors, why it's important. You see, this man went to trial, and there's nobody that's looking like you, Black men, that was on that jury that would have been able to put an insight about this is what's going on. This is what's happening. This is why this case is important. It's important because you have to register to vote. Because if you're not registered to vote, you can't sit on no jury.
Right.
It's all of these things. So this case to me, and like I said, I was the one of those folks that was like, oh man, there he go. He done sat up here and he done be up on that white woman and all this other stuff. But then when I started looking at this, this don't make no sense.
Right.
This makes no sense to me. Oh, he called the police and then they arrested him. Wait a minute, what is going on? So if you don't understand on a social political level why this case is important, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. Yeah. You're not gonna get it. So if should he go on there? That's a Jonathan Majors thing. Yes, I'm gonna support because of the fact that he needs to get his voice out there. I don't know about him being the reckless with her heart and all that other stuff, but he needs to stick to the fact that I called the police.
Stick to the facts,
Facts of the case. He needs to stick to the facts of the case and go through there. And that's all I got.
So let me ask
I got
y'all
an icebox where my heart used
Let me ask
to
y'all
be.
this. Let me ask y'all this. So this is why I'm a little bit more cynical. I feel like James Gunn had people rooting for him.
Yeah, the whole Guardians of the Galaxy crew was.
And I know y'all give like Ryan Coogler shit, but he doesn't have a Ryan Coogler to be like, nah, we need to keep him. This is the guy.
Yeah, we brought it up, Tina, because we was wondering where were the people to come forward for him, maybe on a character side or something like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody
like Michael B. Jordan,
right? Michael B. Jordan, somebody who's worked with him, at least one. Right. But I haven't seen. But
and that's the catch-22 because of the fact that he is such an introvert.
Well, I was gonna say nobody wanted to come forward because of the DV situation.
Right,
that's
the Me Too situation.
Cowards.
That's what I believe.
That's why I like
Mackie
Michael
did
A.
say
Jordan.
something, but Mackie ain't got a lot of cachet. Mackie ain't
Michael
got
A.
enough
Jordan
cachet.
is pretty cool.
Mackie ain't got enough cachet to go to Kevin Feige and say, this is what black men did. Mackie gonna be like, I don't care. I just
Kevin Feige don't care. What did I tell you, Tina? Kevin Feige made the dumbest decision when he said, "Let the niggas handle it." I told you.
You talking about Wakanda Forever?
Yeah.
But look, you better believe if he was on that Wakanda Forever team, that whole team would have been in that courtroom with him. That whole team, but still, stuff like that matters when you have a group of people who can go stand in front of Kevin Feige and be like, "Look, bruh, come on now." Like, so I don't know if he has that backing to
Let me ask you this though, Tina. Do you think
you're not gonna get her to join recast?
No, I ain't worried about her.
I'm not anti-recast.
Yes, I heard you. I heard the interview. Tina, we gotta talk.
We can talk, but I'm not
down with the recast.
Yeah.
She's just not down with our recast.
She not down with she down with the blackwashing though?
Down with the blackwash.
Oh yeah.
What she said.
Yeah. But go ahead.
I was saying that maybe. Do you think that those individuals didn't have the information? Because we didn't even have a lot of the information when all of this came out. You know what I'm saying?
I think they don't have the information or the relationship either.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that too. And with him, like what Pam said, him being an introvert, him not kicking it with Michael B. Jordan or going out and hanging out with Spike Lee or whoever, you know what I'm saying, that he's working with, this information comes out and they're like, well, I don't even know.
I don't know you like that.
I don't even know Cuz.
To know if you really
cool.
did that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I work with him. He cool, but I don't know that.
I don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that nigga. You know, Kevin,
exactly.
You know this nigga? I don't know this
Just
nigga.
think about
Mariah Carey real fast.
Hold up. Think about where he went. This is how artsy Jonathan, and I love it too. Look at where he went the night that they even got into it. They didn't go to the club. They went to what was it? The theater. The theater.
Yeah.
Like that's how artsy this guy is. He's not going, playing Nuck If You Buck and all of that. He's not that type of dude. So he thinks differently than other people probably in that industry. He's probably not going to go hang with Diddy and all of that. You know what I mean? He's going to the arts and doing that. So he is different.
I hope he not hanging with Diddy.
I hope not. Me and Jonathan gonna have a real conversation.
I don't think Chadwick Boseman was doing that either. I don't think he
wasn't.
was outside.
He wasn't outside like that.
He was also sick.
He's also married.
Well, he got
all of the above.
And Chad, the college Chadwick went to, I'm pretty sure somebody would have stayed because, you know.
Well, I'm talking MCU wise. I feel like Jonathan Majors, because that's what we care about. Are you coming back in the MCU? I feel like he doesn't have anyone that he could. The Loki cast wasn't there in court with him. He doesn't have anybody to kind of fight for him like they fought for James Gunn. Like they was finna quit. They was like, nah, this is wild.
Right.
I think they forced his
because he's new.
I just think he just didn't bond with people. You know, he's an introvert.
But I mean, the whole Juicy Smollett situation. Somebody talked about it. Everybody stood up for him.
Yeah. But he was guilty. But he was guilty.
I didn't.
No, I'm talking about everybody in Hollywood stood up for him.
They did.
Everybody in Hollywood was like, no.
But that goes. But I'm telling you, though, Mika, that goes back to him being a gay man, right? Because that is all the truth. And
that rubs off the black.
No,
it does mask it a lot.
It masked him being a gay man, and then he made it to where it was a hate crime.
Yeah.
He made it to where it was a hate crime. This is, like I said, was trumped up to be a DV situation.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying.
Nobody wants to jump in that water.
That's true.
I suppose because the Juicy Smollett version, like that's a victim of something, so you want to be standing up for the victim. But in Jonathan's situation, he was seen as
right. Free Juicy.
Just for Juicy. And he was a fat phase on
Look, that was another one. When that case came out, I was just like, this don't make sense.
But even after everybody knew the facts behind, everything came to light during the trial, there still was nobody in Hollywood that was stepping up for Jonathan Majors and being and saying, you know what, my man didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? This man being chased down the street by this woman. Yeah, my dog didn't do that.
Because it was nobody. Because it was they saw the jokes and they still didn't know what was going on in it. Remember, none of this got out. Even we were putting it out, but none of this got out to them.
Mainstream.
Mainstream was telling you he done slapped this bitch upside the head numerous times.
TMZ had it out there, but when I would see the TMZ, when all the hosts are inside the break room and they're just talking, I saw like some of the women go, "I don't know what's going on here. We got to hear from the police."
You know what's funny? That day, I was asked to go on TMZ, and they didn't pick me for that Jonathan Major story. I was pissed because I wanted to say, "Oh God!" I for my little 15, 20 seconds that I get to speak, I wanted to say my shit, and I couldn't.
So, Jay, man, what do you think about Jonathan Majors? Yeah, I think. All right.
I would have got recast. Remember, hold up, wait a minute. They recast me about me saying Patti LaBelle was old.
He said that about Patti LaBelle,
and I would have got recast just like for that. So they did recast me though. That was the weirdest shit. They go pull up your video like, who is this black dude? Why is he doing my segment?
But that's that question in the world, Aisha, where are all those lawsuits from the 40s? Because they had all kinds of time.
I've been saying,
where are they?
Look, he done took care of them people. If I was his lawyer, you better take care of them.
I think half of them. I want to say 90% is imaginary.
How do you take care of fake people, Tina?
Exactly. Nobody put their name on it. Nobody.
Just because I ain't put my.
But I don't know who to go get.
And who am I gonna go get if nobody name on it?
Tina, if 40 people came through right now and said, "Man, Tina did me dirty back in the day," you gonna know exactly who to go to?
Tina.
Yeah, because I know who I did dirty.
Tina. Let me wait a minute. No, Tina, we know.
They got like, I did do that.
We done sat up here.
One time.
Hold up, Tina. We not gonna do that. We done sat up here and said this man's an introvert. This man went to Yale. Who is this man harassing in Texas and in Yale?
I don't now.
I don't remember the stories came out about how he was basically an a-hole, and it's like, bruh, like just because he didn't want to come to your frat party doesn't make him make him an a-hole.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think he was being a terrorist.
He asked him to get the keg, and he didn't come through with the keg, bro. That's fucked up, man.
Come on, man.
They went through three iterations of his life: his school life, his personal life, and his work life.
Yep.
And they only came up with the fact that there was only one person that stood up for him, someone he went to high school with. But through his school life, everybody talked about how he was basically almost Osama bin Laden up in there. In his personal life, and here's the thing about that: when you listen to that when you read that article, what word keeps coming up in that article? Strangulation. Strangulation. So they talked about this, but all the people that knew anything about, or these women that he supposedly had strangled, nobody comes up. It's always someone who knew somebody who said something. So it's something about that word. It's something about this thing. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I could be a conspiracy theorist, but there's no way in the world you're gonna make me believe that he was doing all of this as a 175-pound black man.
One fat ass.
Okay, I'll give him 150. Running around here doing all of this stuff as a black man in a white institution, and they did not.
He had been out of Yale so damn fast.
I don't think he was doing that.
One complaint to a dean or something like that.
Exactly. They would have booted him out of Yale.
This man has his master's at Yale, and you're telling me he's on there just.
Nah, I don't
believe that. He being reckless at Yale.
Just Homer Simpson.
Bitch, I told you.
Ain't no
say the line right, bitch. Say it right.
Yeah. Now I don't believe that he was running around Yale being a terrorist. He looked like he weighed about 130 pounds. No, I don't believe that.
Yeah, they would have got some good old boys. They would have got some good old boys to handle Jonathan.
Exactly.
Well, remember the person was like, he was mean on Magazine Dreams, and then someone came out and was like, he's just a method actor or something like that.
Hold up. Jim Carrey, when he did Man on the Moon, everybody hated his guts in that movie.
Right.
Nobody was like, okay, but he's not hard to work with. He just was in character for Andy
Kaufman. They didn't like Heath Ledger.
They didn't like Heath Ledger. I mean, there's a lot.
Jared Leto, when he was playing, he was bringing putting fish in people's
just doing obnoxious shit.
Yeah.
So, but they don't get ridiculed for that though.
Of course.
But mind you, that was the only, and like I said, that was the only movie cast that they said that he was acting quote unquote he was mean to somebody on there.
Right.
That was the only thing. He's done what was the movie when he was the aviator? He was on Lovecraft Country. He did
Heart They Fall.
Heart
They Fall. Well, see, that's a black cast.
Exactly.
We can deal with each other's personalities,
The Jesse, what was the aviator movie's name? What was that?
Devotion.
Devotion. He's done.
I need to get that too.
He's done so many, and this is all at the same time. You don't have anybody on Ant-Man talking about he was out there wilding.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nobody came out. It said anything from the Ant-Man cast prior to this coming out. Nobody said any. This is why it's the media spin, and this is why I like what LV Burke was saying. The media was putting out there that this man was just the worst human being on the face of the planet, and they ran with every story they could. But if you go back prior to that, the only thing people didn't like was the way he dressed. You know what I mean? On a cover.
Cat Williams was saying
exactly.
Cat Williams was saying.
So where was all the beef at when he was on Ant-Man and the Wasp? Where was all the beef at during Creed? When nobody was saying, man, this guy's a horrible actor. This man did this and the other.
Yeah, but I'd rather look at where's the support, because the Harder They Fall had Regina King and
it did. Yeah, like Lakeith Stanford, the guy who's about to play Mr. Terrific. I mean, Idris Elba. You know what I'm saying? Did I say that right? Yeah. All of it. Where is they at? Regina King could easily got clout. She could have came out and be like, I don't believe this. We're gonna be like, Jonathan Majors is this and the other. I'm gonna see how the court system was, but now they can say something and they still not saying nothing.
Now that the evidence is out there, we can't say like, oh, we don't know. We got to see the whole thing play out, and
that's what ABC. That's what this ABC GMA is for. After this,
exactly,
then people gonna start speaking out for him.
And I think also a lot of people are waiting on sentencing. I keep saying that if they try to tag this man with 1 year, you're gonna have people to come out and say, okay, y'all did it overboard. But if they give him community service, it's ain't nobody gonna really,
But to make your opinion be determined, or to make your statement after a sentencing, is like, you're cowardly. Now that the information is available for you, it is now up to you to speak up and say how against this you are, how
that's true.
and you got to say how Jonathan is a sweetheart.
Do they work for the same management company or management team?
That's what I was about to say. Like, stick my neck out.
And you're bringing that up, Blue. I get you. Is it wrong to even think about things like that and just have his back? You should just be supportive, just because.
Why?
You say why?
Yeah. Why?
I mean, if it's no bearing on them, they could either be supportive
I know
or not.
You guys are talking about strategically and for your career, thinking about
this.
I'm just
talking about Mackie. No, I'm just talking about in general now. Like if I don't know Jonathan Majors because I don't know him, I don't have to speak up. I don't necessarily have to speak up for him. That's what I'm saying.
If you don't know him, I wasn't talking about those guys who don't know him. I mean more so like his castmates and people who are in the industry who can,
or even if I was a cat, like even let's say I'm a castmate of Jonathan Majors from A Harder They Fall, right? I only worked with him 14 days. I don't know dude like that.
I still think it's on you to use your celebrity for good to reverse the stigma.
If I don't know him, and then if it backfire on me, now
it's not really personally about him. You're not trying to help him. What you're trying to do is protect a. Oh my God!
Yeah, this dude is a terrorist.
That dude is crazy.
I was like, he wasn't going around.
Dude, that's trench coat mafia right there.
Yeah, that's why I said he about $130. $130. He wasn't beating nobody up.
I'll give him 150, 155.
140. Look at them jeans, man. That boy 135.
He was small. That dude was so small.
But he's a terrorist, y'all. He's a terrorist.
He looked like he might have slapped up a couple of them Yale hoes real quick.
Yale hoes.
Hey, he put on his platform shoes and was like, "Bitch, where's my money? I need my money, Mr. Franklin."
You gotta remember, he's a method actor.
He ain't doing it.
135.
He was not on Yale campus causing terror or havoc at all.
They would have beat that man's ass. That man right there would have got his ass whooped. I don't care about who. Yeah, he's a pimp named Slick.
Look, and like I said, you're not an athlete. Sometimes athletes can get away with doing that type of deviant behavior. You're an actor. They would have kicked his ass out of Yale so quick.
Exactly.
If he was on scholarship, they would have took his scholarship, kicked him out. He would have been gone.
Not a teacher's assistant.
Oh man!
I'm like, man, this man wasn't going. Now, I don't want to speak about his personal relationships, but I know he wasn't being no terrorist on Yale, just beating everybody up. Nah, hell no.
Hold on. What is this? This medium ugly? What is it? What is this? Right?
Where is it? Where does that smell? Where does that smell? That smell fall at?
This is about medium ugly. Let's don't look at the smile. Let's look at the one on the left. Look at the one on the left.
Let's not look at the smile. Let's look at
the smile.
He like medium ugly.
Look at the smile.
Look at the right. Look how he got his
hands. The smile make him ugly.
Look how he got his hands in the coat pocket.
Look, ladies, feel me. All he need is to get a little lineup. He just need a lineup. Tailored suit, and we can rock with him.
I know we're not still insulting this man after his burner account gave $100.
We are not insulting this man.
I say he just need a lineup.
And plus this is from the past. I mean, he's fine now. In his head.
Aisha, he ain't ugly. He just need a lineup. A lineup changes people's lives.
I just said, nah, this is ugly.
No.
Maybe he was reckless with his barber.
Okay, I'll take nerdy cute.
This is said nerdy cute.
He just need a little lineup.
Where
That's
the cup
all.
at?
He just need to be. Yeah, he need a lineup. He needs.
Oh wow!
In my head, what I'm hearing right now is "Go home, Roger." That's what I'm
sorry. Oh my
God. He's the type of guy who needs to hit the gym. He's that type of guy that just once he hit the gym, he was good.
Thank you, Robbie.
Ugly in the making, not
in the making. Because once he get that haircut, he gonna be.
I'm telling you, it's the lineup.
Good.
That's it.
He get a haircut, he's straight.
Yeah, it's the lineup. That's it. And his jacket just a little bit too big.
Look at him.
You put him in some decent clothes.
A good haircut. All right, take that down. Take it down, man. We killing my man.
You put him in some decent clothes, some jeans that fit, and we straight.
Yes, you can work with that.
So he's
come to
Steve Urkel. Oh no, wait a minute. He's Steve Urkel in this, but then he turned into Stefan during Creed.
I don't even want to call him Steve Urkel here. He's just a little small. He ain't, he's just small. But you put the right clothes on him.
He just needs some lip gloss. Y'all
He
wild.
just need a little lineup. That's it. A lineup will change your life. A lineup will change your life. I'm
He
telling
smiled.
you.
Probably
When
Tony
you smile, don't
Souped
show all
up
your
cutting his
teeth.
hair.
That smile right there on the left. We good.
I'm over
Young
here.
dude
I
with an
got.
old soul.
I'm over
Tanika,
here.
I ain't lying. A lineup will change your life. I see it.
I'm just saying, like, that smile on the right just ain't doing it for me. I'm sorry.
Just be like, baby, don't smile. It
Baby,
ain't
don't show
that
you-
Don't
funny.
smile.
Don't
It
show
is
you.
not that funny.
Hey, I got some pictures where I ain't looking too good either. So I'm gonna take this down for y'all bring up my shit.
They go find you.
To
You're
Instagram.
gonna find my shit. Yeah,
Well,
you know
I
what I mean?
Well, I posted that to say that he wasn't this big fearful man just beating people up on Yale. He was a $130. Y'all know that man
Stupid
wasn't going
soldier
around terrorizing people.
pics. Free
Well.
super soldier pics.
I'm saying that let's bring it back for the sake of unity and for the sake of not forwarding a nasty stigma. You guys are not even listening. You're reading Julia. Go.
No,
I'm
listen,
listening. I'm
well,
listening. I wasn't even paying attention.
I'm listening to you, but I'm keeping the comments going.
I think
Or
that's
whatever.
why the actors needed to come out and step out, put their voice out there. Post a picture of you and Jonathan, like back in March, back in April, May, June, July, any of these times. And if people wanted to be mad in the comment section, let them. You're looking out for a guy who's innocent because he's innocent until proven guilty. That's
Bam.
what they
No, I agree with
should have
that.
and could
I
have
agree
done.
with that.
And they would have actually gained favor with some fan bases going, okay, you know what? When I go to the Michael B movie, I'm going to someone who's socially conscious and someone who is for his brother, someone who is a positive person. Same with like The Rock, Kevin Hart, anybody. But they didn't. None of them did. Anthony Mackie just said innocent until proven guilty, which is nothing.
Right?
This
At least
really
he did
is
do that.
nothing.
I'm gonna tell you this though, Chill. You absolutely right. But I think a lot of people was like they didn't care about it because this wasn't supposed to get to where it got.
It
You know what I'm
wasn't.
saying?
Thank you.
Like that's what
Thank
That's what I
you.
totally think. This was not supposed to get here.
Thank you.
So they went
But
on
to
with their
back
lives
up,
by the time they looked up. Oh shit! What you mean guilty? Like this?
exactly. But to Chill's point, he is right. Now
You're right.
that we're here, where's the
now that we're
support
here.
at? He needs
Yeah.
as much support as possible. I understand you have people in here that's gonna, be Me Too movement, no matter what, rather right, wrong, or indifferent. I get that. But this is when you stand on your square because we just went through Oscar So White, with I mean, I went through, but back when whatchamacallit was trying to be relevant again,
Chris Rock,
Jada Pinkett,
Jada.
Jada. It was all white, Oscar so white, yada yada yada. You got a chance now to stand up for your brother. You seen the injustice that's going on. The man looked like he was selling selling wands down there, Diagon Alley. You know what I mean? Stand up for your brother. Stand up. Tell me this man don't look like he was like, what do you need? Oh, I got a wand for you right here, Mr. Parker.
My little brother alone is my little brother now.
That's my brother.
Alone.
First of all, black people, we gonna roast you because we love you. We're never gonna roast you to be mean. We know we love you. But again, where is the people now? All I need is the people to start stepping up now. You know what the system is doing to him. You see the brother running, step up for him. And even in this backhanded type of way, Cat kind of did that. He did it in a backhanded ass way, but he did point out the fact of what happened to this brother and the reason why he needs the support.
Yeah, well, I think Charlemagne, he spoke out for him. I think, like I said, you'll start seeing more people on Vlad. I think, kind of like Pam said, just being that introvert, if you don't have that connection, why should I do it? Because you wouldn't do it for me. So what I'm doing it for?
You're not doing it for one person. You're doing it for everyone who looks like that.
Everyone who looks like this is who you're doing it for. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Everyone
And
who
I
has
think
this
that has
platform.
a lot to do when that why all of us are here right now is because I think Blue put it well, because journalists are no longer blue collar and looking out for the everyday man. They're they're doing all of this stuff and clickbaiting and getting these things. So you have even if they are skin folks, they are looking at they looking at the varieties and the Rolling Stones and all those other things, and that's where a lot of people are getting their information. Even particularly because if you go on TikTok right now, everybody's like, see, I told you he's this type of person. He's this, he's that, he's a this, he's a that. And that's all because of, instead of journalists just spewing the facts, everybody has their own doggone spin on something because they want their publication to get this spin.
Yeah.
And you know, so you probably have that Hollywood actress or that Hollywood actor reading something in Variety and saying, "Oh, well, that's what's going on."
Right. Mm-hmm.
You're such a pessimist.
Yeah,
Ray's
Rico.
brother.
Yeah, that's Rico. My brother Rico, aka Super Six Shot. But you are Black Hollywood. I mean, we're seeing it right now. Cat kind of brought it out. That's why I said I do like the fact that Club Shay Shay and Cat Williams kind of said something about it because it's putting more of a light. 30 million people was going to watch that video. 30 million people were saying, you know what? He did get chased by a white woman. That ain't right. You know what I mean? Kind of like Chris Rock. You know, that ain't right. You know, she did look like it's, you know, she set him up. That ain't right. Where is Black Hollywood? They're all going to the P. Diddy party. So they don't care about him. You know, they got the get along game. The
reality of it, though.
It's the reality. And so I understand. I can kind of see that.
And I think a lot of people forgetting it is competitive in Hollywood.
Exactly.
It's competitive. This is another dude
like
that I don't have to worry about when I go to the audition.
Exactly.
Because what did Dave Chappelle say? He said, Wayans brothers, they got the part. Shit, how many are they? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, you know, Black actors got to stick together. So
it sucks, but that's how it is in Hollywood. Chill. That's exactly how it is, man. There can be only one. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You get that call sheet. What number are you on the call sheet?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
And it's relationships too, because if you look at, oh my God, please y'all don't go crazy, but you look at the Tory and Meg trial, you see how many people was riding for Tory. He had relationships with these people, so you had a Drake coming out standing next to him, like, you know, or Drake throwing a shot. Jonathan Majors was just kind of getting his footing, and obviously when he was on these sets, maybe he just didn't make those tight knit connections. Maybe I'm coming to work and do my job, and I'm out of here, you know.
How many people look like him at Yale though?
You saw how many people look like this?
I'm talking about
it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them at Yale. I'm gonna tell you.
He's been in more than 2 movies. He has a nice little
right.
So, you know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, how if he wasn't so in the Hollywood streets, how did he end up with Megan Good?
But like my brother
what
said,
she planted.
Right? Oh no, let's not do that.
I mean, I love to get played. I don't know about you, but I love to get played about Megan Good.
So Megan Good's mom was in the courtroom because that's part of the whole plant. That's a big.
I never thought it was fake. I think they.
I don't think
in
it's
it.
fake. But that don't
like he probably was out there in Hollywood with
that
old girl on his
Megan ain't, but Megan ain't out there like that.
Oh, it's a very community. I mean, they met somewhere. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right. Like they probably met it like in passing at like, you know, an Emmy party or whatever.
Somebody might have hooked them up.
I think it's the difference between being outside and being outside. Like, I'm gonna show up to the Golden Globes tonight. I'm gonna shake hands. I'm gonna take pictures, but I'm gonna go home versus I'm going with y'all to the spot. We finna drink. We finna talk. I don't know if he has those relationships where those people are willing to put up that Rock Nation power team that he coulda, shoulda, woulda had if he was making those connections. You know?
Yeah.
Isn't there a dating app? The one that Simone Biles found her, you know.
Yeah, hey,
that find that dating app.
Raya.
That man played for the Green Bay Packers. Why is he on the dating app?
You don't know? Like these professional athletes go on dating apps to find women.
But that's a Hollywood dating app.
And when they go out of town,
you gotta be
that ain't Moco Space.
It's invite only. Nobody can just join. You like another celebrity would bring another celebrity in.
Oh, okay, so it's a celebrity,
and then they have to pay
they have to pay.
Fee to pay to be on that app. So
that might have been the same time she was on the dating market and she made her profile, and the same time he was looking for somebody new. And Bob's your uncle.
I got so many questions. I got questions. Like, when did this happen?
When you talking about the Megan thing?
March 26th.
How about
That's why she's Cleopatra. That is why she's Cleopatra. Because none of this makes sense. None of that makes sense.
Because was it what TMZ reported their relationship? I want to say in May. It was in May.
The very first part of May.
None of that makes sense. That from March to May.
I don't know if she's showing up to his court case and being like that if they hadn't already been prior, you know what I'm saying?
Like I think again he was already cheating. He was already in them streets.
Well, I mean, we know that. That's not
he was in them
new.
streets.
That's why he was playing with her heart.
I don't know if anybody is fighting that. Are we fighting that he wasn't?
No, I'm just saying she was
cheating.
Megan was. That's why she was with him in the court. She's like,
"That's
Cleopatra, babe."
I'm gonna say, I don't even. Was he cheating? Because he had kicked her to the curb so many times, man. He might have got Megan doing one of those. You know,
what I'm saying? In between one of their breaks.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Megan, let me holler at you real quick. Yeah,
not married is single.
Yep.
Yeah.
But can you imagine this brother right here on the right? We're making good. Is all I'm asking. What the hell?
All he needs is a lineup. I keep telling y'all.
I'm just playing, Jonathan. I love Jonathan. I'm just joking because I got a picture of look that don't. Oh God, high school picture. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, Megan is Cleopatra. I'll die on that hill. If he says Megan Good is Cleopatra tomorrow, I'm going to die.
He's treating her like
I don't think Megan was Cleopatra. You know who I thought was
Why you putting me
Cleopatra?
out there like that?
For real.
You know who I thought?
Wait a minute.
That wasn't part of the contract.
Right.
Read that though. That is a good one though, because that does happen. You will get okay. So I'm gonna give you what happens at I told you I work for Ford, work for the plant. So what happens is if you get into this type of situation, right, and you get offered, let's say 90 days, right, you're fired, but your contract or your labor relations rep will be like, we'll bring you back under these conditions. So you have to come back under these conditions.
You're more of a risk now. So we know we'll still get you for those 9 pictures that we said, but it'll just be a little bit less. And there's a stipulation on that.
And what did Tina say? Didn't Tina say they don't want to pay nobody right now?
Yeah.
They don't.
Tina, you might be right. You might be right on. I might give you that with Tina.
That's what my theory. You know, that's what my theory was. I was gonna say that they don't have anybody to replace Jonathan. And I think a lot of actors are gonna be dropping like flies.
Oh, they know y'all niggas are replacers. Like they got people now. Let's don't do that.
I don't think they got anybody who can sell that. Who can sell Kang? I really don't. I don't believe that the Coleman Domingo came out and said ain't nobody talking to him yet about Kang.
I don't think nobody said they talked to him.
They really can't.
I'm just saying
they really can though.
What's that? Talk to
they
him?
really can talk. They can't come out. They can't come out and say, "Yeah, I'm going to be Kang." If there's no formal announcement from
like
Disney.
That, but you know what I'm saying? Like they can say it's been talks. What's it called? Who was that came out and said it was talks?
Somebody said there was talks.
No, it was for another move. Fantastic Four. Who was the first?
Talking about the Pedro Pascal talks.
It was. They wanted before Pedro Pascal, Adam Driver. He came out and said that they had talked to him.
Yeah, talks in signing contracts is different.
I said talks. I said,
but look, if there is talks between Marvel and Coleman Domingo ain't gonna come out and say it's talks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I don't know nothing about that.
Disney has not officially came out and said we have let Jonathan Majors go. We hope he does very good in the Harry Potter franchise, selling wines, but he ain't coming back here. I got you, Mr. Potter. Here's a beautiful new wand for you.
He's not even on Megan Good's Instagram. She never claimed him. She did something when she put him on a story.
He is not on that. I was on that the other day too.
You share?
When the Cleopatra thing came out, I was like, hold on, let me see.
Share my screen. You could see that she posted her breakfast, and at the bottom it says the sweetest. At the bottom.
She posted his dogs.
There's a bowl.
She said she's a cat person. She posted his dogs and says, "I'm a dog mommy now."
Yeah,
building up to it. See, we're getting there.
Half drunken orange juice. Oh, my bad. Hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dog mommy now.
That was his
Dog
dog.
mommy.
Look,
What's
I
the
missed
date
him
on that?
already.
Was that his
What's the
platform
date on
shoe
that?
that had showed up right there?
That
Yeah,
was
them was
5
his
weeks
shoes.
ago. That was
Yeah,
5
them his
weeks ago.
shoes. Them his shoes.
Got
Oh.
them little white platform shoes on.
Hey, look at Danielle. She already liked this.
Danielle looking for the tea. I'm not
Yeah.
even mad at her.
Yeah, he's a dog mommy now.
Oh,
That's the only reason I follow Megan Good.
is that the only
Yeah.
reason?
That's the only reason.
Journalistic purposes.
Journalistic, like people going down to the Freaknik to do journalism.
Something like that.
He needs to do social media, Rosemary. He needs to be on
Yeah, I
Instagram
think
tomorrow.
He need to be on social media.
Just be like Beyonce. Post it on the quarter.
Hold the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you
yeah,
can
yeah.
see his shoes in that shot. If you go back, you can see his shoes. In
Yeah,
the
that's what I
TV
said.
and
That
all her
wasn't
shots.
Jonathan. That was Michael Parker.
If that's his burner account, I'm dying. I'm dying. But yeah.
I think it's real. I think they together. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I think it's rocking and rolling. We gotta get Buddy
You
some
know,
work.
his middle name is Michael, so that could be his. That could be.
Hold up, for real?
Yeah.
Who still doubts it, huh? Who still doubts it? We know Cleopatra Coleman. We know Michael Parker. We're just figuring out everybody.
And is she? You are right. I have been hearing he's still on the list for Secret Wars. And if you notice, Kevin Feige hasn't came out and said, okay, phase 5 is going to be this movie with the list of the names of the movie.
I think he learned his lesson, Dre. I think he learned his lesson.
But he didn't put out Avengers 5. It's not called Kang Dynasty anymore. It's called whatever.
It's called,
you know what I'm saying? Avengers.
He will be
Search for
doing
More
that
Money.
at Comic-Con, I guarantee.
Or isn't it not Comic-Con is not next. What is next?
It's gonna happen at Comic-Con.
You
No,
think
they
so?
got
They're doing Hall H.
Now they got the Disney coming up
Disney,
first.
yeah.
That
The
comes
Disney
up first.
what?
Where they do their
Investors
whole
call?
They haven't officially
Not
changed it though.
D23.
Yeah, D23.
No, D23 happens in the fall. It's in the fall.
No, it's they didn't do D23 this year.
this year.
Yeah, it's in the fall.
But that's
So
what I'm
it
saying,
is
it's in the
Comic-Con.
fall when they do it. It's
Comic-Con is
Comic-Con.
next. Yeah, Comic-Con is next.
I thought that was New York.
No, we ain't Jack. You said MegaCon?
He doing no
MegaCon.
MegaCon.
Secret Wars be Avengers versus X-Men.
So this is what I'll say. I think if his redemption arc is good, we might see him in Secret Wars.
I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all now.
As a cameo, as a variant.
This is gonna be the
as a variant.
He gonna show up as Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Right.
You might see Victor Timely poke his head around the corner.
He just take off running, and then you gonna see a white woman in leather pants running after him, and it's gonna be
him and Cat
Sylvie
Williams racing each other.
racing each other, along with Sylvie.
So this is gonna be interesting. It's either are we gonna keep it Kang Dynasty and recast, or are you about to change the whole name to Avengers, Doctor Strange, and something. So they in a tough spot, man. They are. I would not want to be Marvel. They are in a.
I don't think
spot.
they're in a tough spot. Just keep the man. Keep the man. And if y'all in this interview will prove that the reason why we kept him.
I think they view him as a liability.
I don't believe so. When a misdemeanor and it's a liability in a city ticket.
So
when you had Michael B. Jordan. Not Michael B. Jordan. When you had other
Michael B. Jordan blew up a whole city block, crashing his car.
You know what I'm saying? Reckless driving.
So if he gets probation, they have to work something out so he can travel in and out of the country. What if a civil lawsuit comes next?
He can work a civil lawsuit out of pocket. Just pay her. Just pay her. Don't
even let it get there.
He did it at 15.
Oh yeah, the civil lawsuit. If the civil lawsuit come up, just pay that.
Right. You don't even want it to come up.
No, that's what I'm saying. Once the paper cross whoever's desk it crossed, you just send that right on back with the check.
Send the check.
Right.
Send that right on back.
Send it to my lawyer. My lawyer will send the check.
Exactly.
And I used to
Never
let
heard
you
of.
down. I used to go, oh, that means they're guilty. No. You just can't trust the
Nice.
system. You can't trust the jury.
Exactly. Can't trust the system. Selena,
Yeah.
thank you
And
so
then
very
they
much.
put a whole NDA gag order or
Yep.
something on you. You'll never know what's going
yeah.
on about the civil
Exactly.
about.
Exactly. Thank you, Selena, for the super chat. Hope the panel can reconvene post interview. We will. We will. But
With more, we'll have Hines with us and Denny.
Yeah, we have everybody. We're gonna really suit up. You know, Avengers assemble. But I got something for you. Thank you so very much for the super chat. Let me super chat. Let me play this for you.
Now you're looking at the world's richest man, and I'm black.
Thank you so very much for that super chat. It's 15 pounds. Is that your? Yeah, it's 15. I know. I'm getting good. I'm gonna be Canadian here in the month. I can't wait.
About 17, 18
Yeah, about 17.
Chill.
Don't do that.
I mean, we're welcoming people, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that free healthcare, son. You know what I mean? Exactly. It's
Alec Baldwin ain't in shit though. He ain't
but
in nothing.
but it's way more. And again, like
Now,
I said,
if this would have been Alec Baldwin 30 Rock, they might have had an issue.
Thank you, Rosemary. And they still would have hired him
Have a
back.
good night, Rosemary.
Thank you so very much, Rosemary. Revengers. Revengers
assemble.
Revengers. All right. So, final thoughts from everybody on the panel. Of course, that nigga's guilty.
Guilty.
All right. Start with Mika G. Where final thoughts of where can they find you at besides the Blurred AF?
Oh. Don't plug that like that. So final thoughts. I think this is a good move for Jonathan Majors. Hopefully everything comes to light and people start standing up behind him, like Chill said. And you can find me on Instagram and not on TikTok because I'm on TikTok, but I'm not on TikTok. But that's Omika G, and then that's Omika G to you, the number 2 to you on TikTok. And I ain't on nothing else. So you can also find me. Hold up, wait a minute. I got plugs. You can also find me on the Blurred AF Experience every Monday night. You can also find me on Popcorn in Your Beard podcast Tuesdays and Saturday nights. And you can also find me on Blues House Live every Thursday night.
There we go. I'm like, you know nothing else. You out here. What are you talking about?
I know. Because you out here.
Oh, and I also will be a judge on another podcast. That's what I'm saying.
See what I'm saying? And you got your own podcast cracking.
Let's not plug that one anymore, okay?
Nope, we're gonna plug it. We're gonna plug it because I'm finishing up that beat tonight. So plug it.
The lies he tells.
Oh no, I'm not lying. I gotta say up. I'm not a fat face on lie.
30 days.
Face on lie.
All right, Blue, where can they find you at?
Here, Blurred AF, YouTube, Blues House. I do Blues House Live with Mika G. I do Blurred AF on Mondays with Dre and Mika G. And then I do Blues News every day. So you can find me doing that. And
you are committed.
I try, man. It'd be hard though. You can find me on Tubi sometimes. Yeah. Amazon Prime.
Movies on Tubi.
Yeah.
Your movie is on Tubi.
And it's on Amazon Prime.
I'm coming wherever. I'm coming to Florida, whatever. I need to get on. I'll be an extra in the background.
Hey,
I'll be like, I was just reckless.
Lois is looking for actors.
Who is?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, go kick.
I'll send you his Instagram. You can
go do that.
Who?
Los.
Hell no, I'm not about to be in none of that shitty shit.
Go rock with Los, man. Man.
Hell no.
You got.
No, he doing a horror. He's doing a horror, a thriller horror this time.
You know what?
It is sci-fi.
You know what? To get on, I'll probably just do it. And then y'all laughing because
it's gonna end up on Amazon Prime.
You got to do your humble beginnings, man. Got to do your.
Oh yeah, you gotta. As long as I'm not at the Diddy party, I'm good. All right.
But
good night, Robert D.
I think this is a good thing for him. Get out ahead so he can scrub that abuser stink. You know what I'm saying off of him. That's to me. That's what I want to see more. Happen more so than anything. Like get get that off of him. So that's what I think.
You know what? Get that off of him, and also introduce this thing to people who may not know about it,
Right,
and then handle it right there.
Chill. Where can they find final thoughts? Or where can they find you at?
Final thoughts. I'll reiterate what Mika iterated that I said earlier in the stream, and that's just share, retweet, not just because I want to be retweeted and be popular, but so that the message gets across. So get early. Like when I do some funny thing with a little quippy thing that Jonathan said during the interview, and I have it in a clip, make sure mine goes out as opposed to Cheyenne White Tree. And recap
White Tree. He keeps saying that'd be right. Cheyenne White Tree.
Hey Pam, by the way, stick around after we end the stream. I want to tell you something.
All right, Pam, of course. Where your final thoughts, and where can they find you at, ma'am?
I'm on all platforms at Pam Entertainment TV, but I'm mostly on Twitter and YouTube. My final thought.
You're fatigued right now.
Yeah, she's time for night. It's way past her bedtime. Mash done went off. The TV
went off and everything.
The TV done went off. They playing the national anthem right
I'm
now.
telling you. My final thoughts is I think the interview, him doing an interview because he's got to get his story out. He's got to get that stain of abuser off. The only thing I'm worried about is the editing. I wish it was one of those. I wish it was live that he could just come out and be off the cuff and say the stuff. That's the only thing that I am worried about is the editing. But I do think it's okay for him to get his story out as long as he's not F the judge, F the prosecution, F the police right now.
That's what we gonna do.
Yeah, let us do that.
We got
you. All right. Tina, aka She Dressed Me, the skibbity paps that you received it. We got our debate coming.
Y'all just hit me up.
I got you. Nah, go ahead. That's my girl. That's my girl though. I love Tina. Go ahead now.
She dreads me at everywhere, but I'm mostly on Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. Y'all might can find me on. I ain't really too active on Instagram. Tomorrow, well, not tomorrow. Shit, in 6 hours.
Today.
My hope is he comes out this very clean. He gets his story told. He's able to handle those tough questions because that's what's going to be important. And he's on the road to redemption. I really want to see him get on the other side of this, even if it's not with Marvel. I want him to win. I want him and Megan Good to make babies and have grandkids and all that good stuff. I want him to win in life.
I want these kids to come out.
Oh my gosh. See, John,
should have never showed.
Hey,
him
look,
that
because somebody gonna pull my shit up from high school, all of that, and I'm gonna get roasted. So I'm all for it.
It is the black men roasting you, not the black men.
but I love him. That's my guy. They hate. No, I tell you I hate. I just can't say it. I can't say it on camera, but tell you I hate. This is Dre retired.
Thank you. Please retire this picture.
One day I'm gonna show you a picture where I look just like that, and you can be like, I see why you did it. She's happy, just happy. No damn reason.
Hey, y'all remember when T.I. had that who was T.I.? I think Lil Kim had one of the reality shows before they went to jail.
Yes.
I do remember.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yes, I do remember.
I do remember that.
I remember it vividly. He was so mad.
I remember the other one.
Look, he was so mad. Tiny went to the club right before he was supposed to turn himself in. She told us, I got to go home, Toya. Tip mad. I'll never forget that boy. I said, Tip don't be playing.
I was just throwing that out there. I was just wondering if y'all remember.
Well, I do remember that.
Look at it. He's on the side. He's looking for something to end with. Look at Dre.
Don't do it, Dre. Stop
it. Wait a minute. Because if I'm a roast him, I gotta roast myself.
He's pulling up himself.
I'll roast myself.
A narcissistic thing to do.
I was gonna say only a pretty nigga want to roast himself. That ain't bad. You just got
only a narcissist. Yes.
Oh,
You
it's
just
funny
got a
because-
look. You just got a gap and need a little lineup. A lineup
Yeah,
will change
a
our
lineup.
life.
Yeah, that ain't as bad as Jonathan.
How old were you in this, Dre?
I think I'm
10.
6.
Yeah,
I'm 6 or
come on,
7.
man. That don't count.
6 or
I
It
still
don't
7.
count. Give us a picture from when you was in high school.
18 through
You are not
20
even in
pictures.
control of
Y'all
what
not-
you're wearing.
First of all, y'all not checking out the striped red and white
We
that
don't
I got
care.
going on.
It was in
That's
that's the
not
80s.
fly.
That's 80s. We
That's
don't care.
strictly
We don't care.
80s.
A little fly
don't care.
down.
Look, I got a picture like that with the turtleneck on and shit. Like, come on, man.
I got a picture with a Jerry curl, yo.
Yeah.
You know,
Mika had a
I'm
Jerry
just
curl. I
saying.
had a turtleneck.
I had
Yeah.
a Jerry curl and an ugly ass Christmas sweater on. In my,
I had a fucked up high top fade with we good. You good,
Aisha
man.
said the bottom panel is tapped out. Look at Pam and Chill. They're gone.
The
perceptive.
bottom panel is stepped out. But I'm gonna let this little cute guy go though. Video cute. Oh, look at him.
You look like that's a child.
He looked like he couldn't wait to go home and take his school clothes off.
Strip naked.
Because
You're
you have
not
no idea. First of all, I had on
dead
cowboy
people.
boots under that, and I was so mad that I had to wear cowboy boots with that outfit because I had some tennis shoes I wanted to wear. So exactly,
You can't go outside of them school clothes. Take that off.
Oh,
Not you outside in your good clothes.
Exactly. Well, you already know what time it is. You already
Yo,
know.
the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Yeah, we've been going for a little over 3 hours. So
It's crazy.
How did he call me Lil Benson?
Oh,
Not
Callow,
Benson.
you just
Wow.
Benson.
That is wild. Now that's wild. Damn.
Hold on, what up? You need to. You know what? When I'm not working on like Saturday, I can do it on Mondays. I could do it on Monday. I could come back and do a late night show, so I could just go wild. You know what? You're right. All right. They call me Mike Epps in that other picture though, so y'all missed all of those. I was here rolling.
Nah, you Benson now, dog.
Dre after dark. You know what?
I don't care.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you so very much. Oh, shit. My bad. Thank you so very much for tuning into another episode. Benson, fuck. Well, I'm not gonna say that. But thank you for so very much. I gotta get off this comment section. Thank you so very much for tuning into another episode of Dre Mac Show. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to all the people that's on the panel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to Kat, LV Burke.
Oh, chill.
Yeah.
Is that real?
See?
Yes,
It's
Chill.
real.
Why you look
Chill.
like Prince with the
You are definitely in the pretty
look
boy
like Prince.
He
He do look like
He was
Sorry.
right in this world. You know
Don't
that?
worry. Okay. Levoir, everybody.
Oh my God.
Let your forehead breathe.
Yeah, let's get out of here because y'all
Let's
wild.
get out of here. Y'all are
You never
tripping.
did that.
They should have never gave you niggas money. You can't appreciate shit. Peace and vibe, y'all. Let's get out of here. Where's my outro at? Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.